What's up, everyone? Happy New Year. Thank you very much for going to see the premiere. And if you can let me know what you thought about it in the chat. Hold on, I'll get rid of that extra sound. If you can let me know in the chat whether you like it. Michael, you just had to go back out and come in, just go under videos. I started off with the premiere and we rolled right into this here. So maybe a little bit later, you can go ahead and see it because it's about a very interesting topic. The 50-year anniversary that gold was given back to the United States. President Roosevelt's restriction of 6102, Executive Order 6102, was reversed by President Ford today, 50 years ago. So happy anniversary, gold. By the way, I really love this piece. It's a little fuzzy. Let me see if I can fix a little bit of that.
It's the lighting on it.
The lighting? Okay.
Yeah, it's too sharp on the. Don't try to mess with your lighting though.
Okay. Do or do not mess with the lighting.
Do not, because your lighting on your screen is fine.
Okay. So it's nice to be able to actually own gold compared to what our ancestors did, or us if we lived that long. And I want to thank Frostbite for coming up and co-hosting with me.
What's up?
So we're going to go through some of the rules to the live stream because this is going to be involving a lot of things, including giveaways. And I want you all to have a good time and for everyone to have an equal chance to have everything. Okay. So if you go to the description down below, it will tell you, but I'll read it off as quickly as I can. Rules to the New Year's party. In order to be eligible, you must be present and commenting in the chat. If your name is drawn, you must type something within 1 minute in the chat to let me know you're present or forfeit the win. Now that's for the subscribers. The members don't have to be here, although I'd really appreciate it, especially the mods, because I'm going to be distracted a lot. Number 2, topics for discussion are allowed for the education and entertainment of all. All winnings, thank you, Sassy Susan. All winnings have to be claimed within 48 hours or be forfeit. Claims are to be made to thetigerstacker@gmail.com. All winners may ask for swag, sticker, magnet, poker chip of their choice, giveaways, and number of likes. Basically, at 50 likes, I'll give away 50 cents worth of constitutional silver. At 100, another 50 cents. Then every 100 after that, another 50 cents. Any giveaway larger than $1 face value, the winner must reside in the United States or have an official address within the United States. Winners who reside outside of the continental United States must be eligible for any giveaway as per U.S. law and laws of their own country. Any shipping outside of the continental United States must be paid for by the winner. Special accommodations can be made within 48 hours of winning the prize. Must be 18 years or older. Quiz questions, if I ask any. Winners must mention the quiz question in their email and the answer they gave. Quiz answers, if any, silver dimes will be given, and you will have the right to roll the dice if you so choose. At the end of the stream, we will go to Frosty's for another gratitude live stream New Year's party. Special notes: if I say bad language, I add 10 cents of constitutional silver to the curse bowl. The curse ball will have $1 constitutional. Hold on, I bought a special thing for the beast. Bear with me here. Oh, where did that thing go? Hold on.
Hope everybody's doing well. Thank you all for being here today. Much appreciated.
I bought a special switch to turn off the refrigerator so the beast won't talk anymore. So, I should have thought of that a long time ago. I made one of those back in high school.
Check Stacker.
$5 super chat. Happy rocking New Year's Eve to you too, Check. And I will give you a call out here in a minute. Special notes. If I say any bad words, $10 goes into the curse bowl. $1 face is already established in it. If you say any bad language, you must add a $2 super chat or be timed out. You don't have to give any more than two. I'm just trying to get everyone. Thank you, Amy, for the $15 super chat. And the shipping, thank you so much. It's that way, and when someone else makes bad language, that will kind of reimburse me because I'll throw another 10 cents into the curse bowl. If I use the F-bomb, I put 50 cents in the curse bowl. By the way, everything in the curse bowl will be drawn at the end of stream. If you use the F-bomb, you put a $10 super chat into the live stream, and then I'll put in 50 cents of constitutional silver to make up for it. Opinions are allowed, but don't be rude to people. And for subscribers, we will run the wheel 10 times. A silver quarter will be given. Tiger Cub members will be eligible to win either a silver dollar or a 1 ounce 3/9 fine silver. Malayan Tiger members, there'll be 2 silver dollars spun off, or 2 ounces of 999 fine silver. And then mods will have a chance to win silver. The curse bowl will be run. If you win, you must include your real name in the email, your YouTube name, and your address. I'm not going to go searching people out. And after 48 hours, if you contact me, you've forfeited your winning. And I don't want to be mean about it, but I lead a very busy life and I get such very little time home. And I've got plans to make more videos for all of you and to make more of this stuff. So I can't be spending my time sitting in front of the computer, tracking things down, seeing if someone won, etc. I'm going to try something a little different this time. I'm going to have everything written down on 3x5 cards, and there'll be that type of thing. We will also talk about new swag. Michael Stacking, a member for 8 months. I appreciate you very much, Michael. I have a good time going over there. Frosty, I was sitting at the last airport. The last airplane was just delay. And I was sitting there listening to Michael and Nancy. So, I could have gotten home a lot sooner. All I had to do was hop on the back of Silver Dragons and come home. So, that. You think you're going to pick me up?
Yeah, maybe.
So, by the way, if you're listening to Silver Dragons, Happy New Year. And I don't.
So let's go over some of the ones you missed real quick. We have Check Stacker with a $5 super chat. We have MR with a $5 super chat.
Thank you,
Sassy
MR.
Susan dropped 1 month membership. 365 days silver says 499. or 4.99 pounds. Cheers, all. Thank you so much. It'll be your New Year's here in about 5 hours. So thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Pete Clark, member for 3 months. I dropped a 9-month OG message, the original member.
That's true.
And then we get Sassy Susan with another $20 super chat because she says, prepayment plan, I'm dropping the F bomb.
Okay, let me write this down because I got so much stuff here. Having having the bowl out and all that's going to take space away from what I've already laid out. So the curse bowl has has 50. What did I say? $1? Did I say 50 cents? What I put in the curse bowl? I forget. I think it was 50 cents. No. I think it was $1. So $1 face value, and $20 is another $1 face value, and we'll go from there. And I expect you all to keep me honest. So if I say a bad word, I'm just going to go ahead and add it to the sheet because I got all this set up.
Is that better, Pete? I accidentally unplugged my mic.
Okay.
I look down and the cable's hanging down. I'm like,
so the topic.
SGT, what's up, brother? Good to see you.
Hey, SGT, welcome. We're going to talk about some things. Other things are open for discussion, and we'll go from there. And let me see here. Did you say Sassy went ahead and put in for a membership? I thought she was already a member.
No, she dropped a membership 1 month.
Okay.
Yep. But she did prepay for her F-bomb. So.
Okay.
That's funny.
That was funny. Let me see if I can get back into here. So, Sassy, you're at Malayan or Tiger Cub? You were at Tiger Cub. Okay. I already got you in there. So
you should have, you pre-pulled all the names. You should be good to go there.
Yeah, but she dropped it. I want to make sure that I didn't screw it up. Okay.
Good call.
Hey, David.
Thanks, everybody, for all the support of Tiger. I appreciate you guys.
I appreciate all of you also. So I just want to let that be known because I really, really do appreciate it. And I want to let you all know I've been doing this maybe a little bit over a year. It has been a growing process. I at first did all my streaming on my phone. Actually, my first stream was 8 minutes. I didn't even know what the button did, and I found myself accidentally streaming. So this has been a really interesting process. And before we get started, I want to thank the people that have supported me in my technological lack of skill. The first of which was my wife. The second of which was my brother-in-law and his amazing tech. And then third, but not last, is Frostbite for helping me out on a more regular basis because I can't always access my brother-in-law. He is over in Ukraine. They are still getting bombed. In fact, I just got word that my wife's...
Whoa!
Holy smoke! A 50-pound super chat from 365 Days of Silver. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you very much. Chuck an extra ounce of silver in the GAW for me. Use this super to pay for.
Hey, Steve, looking for silver. What's up?
Hey, Steve, welcome.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness! Send in a $20 super chat. Thank you, Steve. I'm assuming if he says a bad word. So that,
Yeah, I don't
that
think he's paying for Sassy. I don't think he makes enough money to cover all that.
well, he knows a few superlatives also. Uh,
That he does. That he does. Hey, Steve, I'll be sending you a link for part 2 here shortly. I'm just getting stuff together.
hey Gumba, welcome OC, welcome David. I think I always said hi to David, but it doesn't matter. Did it again.
Never hurts to say hi to somebody twice.
So I want to point out that I was told not long ago that my wife's apartment building got hit by a missile, and her apartment is still intact, but about half the building is gone. They're now putting plastic and tarp over what's remaining of the building to keep the water out from the apartments that haven't been destroyed. So if you all can keep them in your prayers, I still want to get my in-laws here, get them out of harm's way. Some of you might agree with, say, Tim and a few others that Ukraine is at fault. I disagree. I think we are at fault, but we'll go on that another day. Today is a day of celebration, but it still is a day of family. So subsequently, please. Sassy and just gifted 5 uh, Tiger Stacker memberships. Thank you very much, Sassy. So,
Very nice of you. Very, very nice.
very, very nice. Governments create war. People suffer through war. So,
That's a fact. That's a fact.
so whatever you do, can you please keep Ukraine in your prayers? And please keep the people of Russia who do not support the war in your prayers and allow for as little nonsensical deaths as humanly possible. Seth, Remo Slayer, gifted a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Seth. I really appreciate it. That was really nice of you. So anyway, let me go on with some the issues what we're going to do here. I'm going to periodically harvest names out of the chat, put it on the tiger wheel, and we will go ahead and spin it to get people to win a silver quarter. Your name will be written down on one of the cards, just in case you win something else. And that way I'll have a running log of what's going on. And we all know what constitutional silver looks like, so it's kind of silly to bring it out here while I'm still learning how to manage this mess. I want to particularly call out someone. We all know him. We all like him. Don't tell him I said that. Check Stacker.
What's up, Chick?
Check many, many weeks ago sent me this. Ahoy, Tiger. Now it's hard to believe that you're at or about to hit 1,500 subscribers. I remember when you first hit 100 subscribers. It doesn't seem so long ago. Enclosed is a gift to commemorate the milestone, along with a gift for Mrs. Tiger. You're the biggest super supporter. I look forward to your next big 2,000 subscriber milestone. Nazdravi. Tell me if I said that correct, Check. Nazdravi. Cheers, Check. Now, watch what he did. He made a coffee mug, and he actually did a short on this. So go visit Check's channel. Please subscribe to him. He's pretty good. Don't tell him I said that. Might go to his head. So he made this out of his laser printer, and not only did he do that, he made one for the wife's channel, Dog World and You. And if you can, please go to her channel, subscribe. She needs 600 view hours to get to baby monetization, and another 1,000 view hours to get to full monetization. So if you can go to her playlists and turn it on. If you love dogs, you'll learn a lot. If you don't love dogs, you can, walk away from the computer, I guess. But I would appreciate her getting up to full monetization. Also, we are going to be getting a new router here in the house. We've got some issues, and I've got it set up so that uh, Optimum, which took over after Suddenlink, I guess they changed their name or something. But what we're going to do is go ahead and get a new router, which she thinks will allow her to do live streams better, and I think will allow my computer to work better. Right now, I'm doing some sort of weird connection to something else because it won't recognize the router anymore.
Hi, Jenny. Happy birthday.
That girl has more birthdays than there are dates in the calendar. Happy birthday, Jenny. So what I wanted to try to do is also I want to point out there can be another giveaway if I break 2,000 subscribers. If I don't break through 2,000 subscribers, this will stay here. But if we break through 2,000 subscribers, then we'll go ahead and I'll give away up to 5 ounces of poured silver, person's choice. I just picked this up because I know this is 5 ounces, and that type of thing. And I also wanted to point out that I have been doing other issues with swag, with poured silver, which not all of it's done yet. And I wish Yankee was here. I'm going to drop some of the information here. I have already now from England new poker chips. Okay, I still have the traditional Tiger Stacker poker chip and the Dog World poker chip. I'll get that later. But we got new poker chips. By the way, for those of you in the chat, if you like the banter that I have with Yankee, please put a 1 in the chat. If you don't, put a 2. If you don't understand it, put a 3. So, but the new swag that's coming, you don't like it. Always being a smart aleck.
Just kidding. Well, yeah, I'm Tracy. If you don't know what it is, then you need to go watch Rigged. They're hilarious.
Go to my channel, and under playlists, look for Rigged Nation. They're set up in order. There's currently 8 of them, with a specialty one when Yankee got to 150,000 subscribers. I have.
Sassy says that all the Rigged Nation need to get professional counseling advice.
What did she say?
No, she didn't. No, she didn't. That was just me.
Then my smart mouth doesn't have a reason to be smart.
Oh, sorry, SG. Didn't see that rigged there. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Do I have mine? Hold on. Let me see if I have mine.
So, for those of you who don't know, Uncle Sal, welcome. Thank you for coming.
Salve! What's up, brother? Good to see you.
Stacking Surfer, welcome for coming.
What's up, Surfer? Good to see you, bud.
T the Silver Stacker, welcome. Thank you for coming. So,
in honor, hold on, Tiger. In honor of Salivate.
Oh yes.
There you go, brother. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy your day. That's Salivate Metals.
Thank you very much for coming, my friend.
If you don't know who Salivate Metal is, you've got to go check him out. Everybody in the group should know who Salivate Metal is. But yeah, the year of 2025 slurps.
So basically, Uncle Sal, Salivate Metal, has been doing this for over 10 years. He is like the king of getting the newest information out, especially when it comes to gold and silver. He does sometimes 2 and 3 videos a day. He does multiple live streams a week. He's always entertaining. He's always full of information. And I really love when he stops talking about the education just to give the phone scammers a really hard time.
That's always fun.
That is the best. You know, I love his educational information, but you know, to watch him mess with scammers, that just brings home the icing. So thank you, Uncle Sal, for everything you do. And those of you who aren't subscribed to Uncle Sal, you're really missing out. Go see him. Go there. I'm telling you, Frosty will tell you, you're going to learn a lot.
Yeah, he's one of the hardest working, one of the most underappreciated and hardest working members on YouTube. So go check out his stuff. He actually has there's a wit about Uncle Sal that you won't really understand until you go watch him. Um, he actually gave me my first interview. I think Tiger, he was one of your first interviews.
Well,
So
yeah, because I'm still in my first set of interviews.
yeah. So again, just he's been very gracious to people coming up into the industry. He definitely understands those folks that are really trying to promote the stacking and collecting worlds. So just huge shout out, huge love to Salivate for
I'm,
all of his support.
I want to add
Good,
something.
good man, good man.
I want to add something to this. You all get Salivate Metal past 100,000. And I'm going to throw in 5 ounces of silver for Uncle Sal to give away at his discretion. So you guys go hit him up, and you can get any product that's 5 ounces. If you want less, that's fine, but I don't think you will. I know my bars are 5 ounces, or at least very close. So get it, Uncle Sal up to 1,000, and that giveaway will be for Uncle Sal to give away to everyone, anyone who wins at his discretion.
Salivate, there is no need. He says, I'll pay for that bar.
No,
There's
no,
no
no,
need
no,
for
no, no,
that.
no, 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 no,
No.
no, no, no. You
This
have
is just to say thank you for all the hard work you do to help safeguard the community.
you do so much for all of
Yeah.
us, Uncle Sal. I am not taking your money. What I will do is, if you want to, I'd really love to have another interview with you. So you know, I'd love.
No, that works.
I
Yeah.
enjoyed my interview with Uncle Sal. I was rolling, and then when I edited the video, I was rolling even harder just because I knew what he's going to say. But the second, third time you hear it, it gets even funnier. So you know, go see him. Now, getting back to what I was saying about swag, you all know that I have the the poker chips and the stickers and the magnets for Dog World and you and Tiger Stacker. I'm getting into other swag, which will be up for grabs. I will be sending a care package to Yankee Stacking. He might not like it, but I will be sending a care package to him, and I want to show you some of the things that I've got set up for our dear little friend. I have gotten poker chips, and very soon they're in the mail, magnets and stickers with the 2 designs for Rig Nation. We now have our own banner. There's also going to be a sticker that's in the shape of a flag. So we will have a Rig Nation stickers, poker chips. Now this is one, and the opposite side has the other design. So if you want swag, you're entitled to asking for that. I will make sure that that will be available to you if you so desire. So feel free that if you win something, ask. Otherwise, I will be making human errors. So just a little food for thought. Okay. And let me see here. I want to find.
Hey, Chuck, we'll be talking about that on my stream.
Yeah, by all means, make sure you get over to Frosty's stream when we're done. You're really going to enjoy it. And if you don't, there's something wrong with you. So there you go. I'm going over to a playlist here because I'm going to be showing this in the near future. This is just a cute little thing. Share screen. Our Rig Nation banner. It flies tall and proud. So, feel free to go ahead and, when I come out with the next rigged, which will be rig 9, we will be showing this in the next set of rig videos, which I have in the back room. I just need to work on. So just wanted to let you know. MR, I thought you'd love it, my buddy. Now, the next thing that's coming up, which is going to have stickers and magnets, is poker chips and stickers and magnets. May I or may not have one twice on the same stream. You tell us, Stacking Surfer. I know I interviewed someone. His name will stay in the background. Thank goodness to the Rig Nation Witness Protection Program. But this right here says "so rigged."
I like that chip. That chip turned out really good.
Yeah, they did. Everything doesn't like to stay on my finger. And the next one is, let me see if I can get it in focus. Not rigged. For those of you who want to be stubborn and not learn, it's there for you if that's what your preference is. And then thinking about long-lived coins who likes to play Switzerland and completely indecisive. Let's see here. Here we go. We have the fence sitter. And there's long-lived coins sitting on the fence. All of them will be available in stickers, poker chips, magnets, and then, like I said, the two types of rounds, stickers and magnets, are also coming, and then the rectangular one, which is the Rig Nation flag and banner. So Bellows Ford, she's not Rig Nation. Did I say that if you're not Rig Nation, you get a wooden poker chip? Did I say that?
Not that I recall.
Ah, crap. I guess I'll have to be nice then. Yankees Live is what brought me to this community. Yeah, I understand that. He was my second. He was my second person that I went to. My first one was Lynette. Sassy. I'm not going to repeat it, but that was funny. Okay, so let me get to the next thing. If any of you are interested in any of the poured products I've made or I will be making, send me an email. I'm currently selling them at $50 an ounce because in addition to the price of silver, but also because of time and electricity and all that. If it's a prototype, it's going to be twice as much. So that being said, I want to point out that there will be some additional things that are going to be going on. I'm going to show you right now. And I think I will give away a dime.
You need to drop it first.
Drop what? The dime? Well, I don't want to drop what's in my hand. It's bigger than that. I have made here a single-sided poured product. Let's see. The first person in the chat will get the dime. Ready? Here we go.
I'm excluded from this entry.
Who is that? Okay, Frosty. I think you just said it, didn't you?
I did. Nobody knew what you were asking.
Okay. We'll go with Darren unless you want it, because I didn't exclude you. If you're excluding yourself, then I didn't do that.
Oh, no. You can't use me. I knew who it was.
Okay.
Yeah, no. That would be totally unfair. But we can do that. If you want to give it to me, we'll run a wheel and we'll give it to chat. But I think the first person who chose it, I just gave
Okay.
everybody a hint.
Okay. Okay. So do we do it with chat or do we do it with Darren who had a chance to see what you typed?
However,
Put a 1 in the chat if you want Frosty to spin the wheel for the dime, or put a 2 in the chat if you want Darren to get it.
I'm going back through because I see Great Scott beforehand.
Did he say it?
Yeah, I need to reset. Hold on.
Hey, D.
I have Great Scott first.
You have Great Scott?
Yep.
So he even beat you?
No, Great Scott was the first one after me.
Okay. So what does the I see a lot of 1s. I see a good bit of 2s. So what do you think the answer is? I'm going back.
I say give it to Great Scott.
Great Scott? Okay.
He picked up on my hint real quick. He was the first one there, so give it to Great Scott.
Okay. Great Scott, you're in the kitty for the dime. So that was one of my first sand pours. And as is typical for Tim's personality, he and his pour did pretty well. Now, as is typical for his personality, Yankee's single pour comes out all goofy. But
That's funny.
that is funny. It fits his personality, though.
That is funny. I'm just curious what the Yankees trying to hold on to there. Looks like a turd or something.
That was me also learning how to pour with sand. But then I decided I was going to go ahead and start working on making a double-sided round. And I'm probably going to remelt this, but this is my second attempt at a double-sided. It is stamped. I'm arguing with myself because there's some imperfections. So you got one side that has Tim, one side that has Yankee, and this is number 2, but it's probably going to go back in the furnace.
And just a reminder, if you do win, you only have 48 hours to claim. Doesn't matter if we call your name out on here. You have 48 hours to send him an email and to claim it. So please send it into the tigerstacker or tigerstacker@gmail.com.
The Tigerstacker for the email.
Yeah. So
This
make
is-
sure that you're sending the email. Otherwise, if you're past that 48 hours, you relinquish your win.
Now this is the prototype for the Yankee and Tim. It did a lot better than number 2. I would make more, but I had to hurry up and catch an airplane. And, I just recently got back last night. Been away for a few weeks trying to earn a living. So that is, the first 2 and the only 2 that I've made thus far. This right here is my Trump round. This one has been antiqued.
That's a chunky monkey.
It is. Here's the one that hasn't been. And I call these my MAGA rounds. This one here is a MAGA round, but in honor of Elon Musk. That's actually not a bad idea, Surfer. I'll get working on that.
The question is, it's the year for what?
2025 is
Surfer did really well in 2024. He gained tons and tons of subs. Did a very, very good job 2024. So huge congrats to Surfer this year.
He hit it pretty good. I would love to get up even up to half that speed. I think my my job gets in the way, and sometimes my lack of tech that I'm still learning thanks to Frosty gets in the way. But this right here, since it's darkened in honor of Elon Musk, I call this my dark MAGA round.
Pretty cool. El, I'm doing good. It's still in my chest. You'll hear me. Hopefully I can go on mute before I hack it up. I'll try to take myself off camera, but for the most part, I'm doing better than I was this weekend. This stuff, whatever's in the air, man, it just took me out.
Surfer, if you want to, you can talk to my brother-in-law, make arrangements to see if he can come up with the whole gold and silver wave thing. He's the guy's just amazing. So there's all that. Let's do.
Uh-oh, Sassy just called out Yak. That'll be $10, good sir. Thank you.
Okay, Yak. Did you jump the F-bomb?
He said effery.
Okay. Okay. Yak, you have approximately 5 minutes to send in the super chat. If you don't, mods, time them out for 300 seconds. I'm not. I am being very serious about this, and I do throw in my own money in if I say a bad word, and if I don't catch it, then I'll expect you all to point it out.
Oh, we'll catch it. Trust me. 9 for 9, 5 weeks. Yeah, it's been bad stuff. Not sure what it settled in the chest, but it was horrible.
So we're
I
now.
hope you get feeling better.
We're now up to $3.50, provided Yak puts in his part. One for me, one from Sassy, $1 from Steve, and 50 cents on Yak. Okay, Yak, that's 2 of them. I guess he just really wants to okay. That means when he comes back, if he hasn't thrown in the money for it, then hit him again with another 300-second timeout. Oh, by the way, a little announcement. Jay, I haven't seen you in a long time. Welcome back.
Jayville, what's going on? How you doing?
So welcome
Here,
me,
you know
me.
what? I'll do this. I'll cover the one that was improperly spelled, but I will. He does have to owe for the one for the how it's
Okay,
spelled.
okay,
I'll give him a goodie there.
okay.
That's a single get out of jail free.
Yep. Okay. So there's only so you're saying he didn't spell the bad word right, so it's only times one now.
Yeah, but
And
that's a warning shot across the bow.
understood. Uh, thank you, Jay. Jay has a really nice channel. Very first time I watched him, he called me out, and I watched him. And it's like, I won't like if people call my stuff rigged. He didn't understand at the time. It's just one huge ongoing joke, which I'll make very quick to all of you. Before Yankee ever got into YouTube, the rigged joking was going on. Then Yankee came in, he did his wheel, and being Yankee's an incredible actor, he upped the ante. Welcome me.
What's
So
going on,
he
brother? Hope you're doing well.
so he
Staying
he
safe on the roads out there.
he upped the ante, and then Ray Bart came up with the concept of Rig Nation, and then sometime later I joined YouTube, and I was talked into getting my own name, um, and started up my own channel, and was teasing Rig Nation because no one ever invited me. MR invited me into Rig Nation, and then everyone started having fun because um, something happened. You'll see it in the first rigged video, and from that moment, I have upped the ante to a point where even Yankee says, "Listen, this is fun. Keep going with it." So if any of you get upset about rigged, not rigged, you know, time Tiger out, blah 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 blah, block them from your channel. You all aren't getting it because it's kind of like this. It's like WWE. They all talk smack on each other. Uh, Thank you, Uncle Sal, for coming. And
Have
I
a good
hope
day, Uncle Sal. We'll see you later.
you have a good day at work and come back as many times as you want. He is an amazing member of our community and one of the first ones. So, and he outlived many of the first ones. So you have to go be part of Uncle Sal's channel. Hey, Broke Stacker, welcome.
What's up, bro?
So getting back to what I was saying, the whole rig thing has been going on long before Yankee, certainly long before me, and it's kind of like WWE. We all talk smack on each other, and then afterwards we go have a pizza and a beer. So you know, whatever you do not take rigged as a serious thing. Even though when I play the role, I play the role to win, and so does Yankee. But it's all in good fun. So just letting you know, because I have other things planned in the background that I haven't gotten to because of the job, because of the infection, because of a lot of other things, and because of trying to build the channel. Uh, me rigs, me rigs for me. Thanks, MR. So
Yeah,
anyway,
we need to make sure me gets a rigged nation. He drives a truck, so it'll be fitting for him to get a rigged nation.
okay, um, me, do me a favor, send me an email to thetigerstacker at gmail.com.
I got me's information. I'll send it to you.
Okay, and I'll send you one of each. And I'm assuming you want the so rigged instead of the not rigged or the fence there.
Yeah, the normal rigged one, yes.
Yes. So there's that. And just just to put something funny on the table, last night I spent a lot of time because it came in one monster box and, taped to the moon. When I finally got into it, a number of the products spilled on the floor, so I picked them all up. Okay, Rigged, they were all supposed to be 100 pieces. Rigged has 98 pieces. Fence sitter has 99 pieces. Not rigged has 102. So if Yankee starts crying and whining, just let him know that he got there's a little more of that than the other ones. Oh yeah, I have one of the rig stickers from Dragons. He would give it away as part of his pick a number or what's my favorite food or whatever the quiz question was. It was really hard because I was never really fast with those, but I got one, so I'm very proud of my one rigged sticker. So on this note, why don't we do this? We have hit 50 likes, 58 when I last looked, and I think maybe giving away one of the subscribers would be a good idea. So I'm going to share my screen so I do this right under your tutelage. So I think I go over to the three dots.
So first off, if you're in chat, make sure you're chatting. Pull up, click the little drop down. Pull the little three dots.
Got it.
Participants.
Okay. I don't have to highlight them, do I?
And then just Control A, Control C.
Do I have to highlight it or not really?
You have to click one.
Control A.
And then Command A, Command C.
Okay.
It doesn't look like it's highlighting. Have you highlighted the whole thing?
No, I asked about that and you didn't say anything one way or the other, so I didn't do it.
You have to click inside the box, click one of the names, highlight it, and then do Command A. There you do, Command A.
Command A.
And then Command C.
Command C.
Okay. And then go into your wheel. And then highlight where it says THS. And then Command V. There you go.
Okay.
Don't worry about the members. The members are easy. Just leave it alone.
Okay.
So just shuffle.
If a member comes up, I'll just kick it out and spin it again.
Yep.
Okay. So
shuffle it up.
All right.
Brings everybody together.
Okay.
And fire away.
Here we go.
Good luck, everybody. All right, and the wheel narrows down, and it looks like it's going to be, is it Sassy? Is it Sassy? It is Sassy Susan. Congratulations, Sassy. Send Tiger Stacker an email at thetigerstacker@gmail.com. Remember that you have 48 hours to submit this before you give that away. So congrats.
All right, Sassy. Congratulations. Where's my cursor? There it is.
So Tiger, when you're doing that, make sure that you're including what your giveaway is. Yep.
I did.
Okay.
Okay.
Because last time we had that issue where it was like, what did they win? So make sure you're boxing.
I was writing all over a sheet of paper, which got a little messy. So I'm going to try the 3x5 card technique.
Congratulations, Sassy.
Congratulations, Sassy. Did I see Stack Ann in here? Stack Ann, welcome.
What's up, Stack Ann? How are you? Good to see you.
There's only one thing I got to say about that. Stack Ann, you don't have to put on the red light. If you haven't seen that, me teasing Stack Ann about her name, go see that short. It was really cute. So let's go back to the wheel. This one's going to be for the 25 cent. 50
so member. Michael Stacking said, did you notice the foot brake working? I didn't see any red lights up here, so no. Remember, this is Tigers will, not Yankees.
Yeah, I know you guys get a little confused, but honestly, um, I'm not going to remove Sassy because it's a totally different spin. It's not, for another dime for a subscriber.
You can redraw the names if you want. Give other people that have popped in a chance.
Okay. So Sassy is dime number one for subscribe. Oh, I don't have my screen on. Sassy is number one of the subscribers. Hold on. Yeah, I think that's what I said in there. That the subscribers are getting a dime, or did I say a quarter? Hold on, let me put myself. Oh,
You said quarter.
okay. Let me correct that then. Okay, quarter. Okay. And this one's going to be for 50 cents for the first 50 likes. And
Get your names in there, folks. Make sure your stuff is in there so when he pulls it, it's ready to go. Rigged, not worked. How does that go? Rigged, not rigged. Working, not working.
okay. All right. Participants.
What's up, Thule?
Hey,
Good to see
Tuli,
you,
welcome.
Thule.
Nope. Control A. Control
Hi,
C.
AA.
Hey, AA, welcome. That's very special because AA, she's not normally awake at this time. So, yeah, I think she's, well, the issue is she might be related to Oregon Stacker.
No, it's still too early. Oregon ain't awake. 3D WordWorks has corrected his
Okay.
malfeasance and said this is not rigged.
So this is the first 50 likes. Like I said, if something weird like member or whatever shows up, we're just going to ignore it and go from there. What in the world? What's all this stuff? Maybe I have to reharvest again. Okay.
Hey, Tiger, I just noticed something.
Yeah.
When did you put your name tag up on your screen?
My name tag?
Yeah, I just saw Fragile.
Fragile. Fragile.
Fragile. Oh, too much
Okay.
fun. Said Fragile, and MR says here.
Okay. I'll give out a quiz question on that one for a dime.
All right, let's keep this straight. You're going all over the place. You're getting all
I
wonky
know.
on me.
I didn't want to forget. Okay.
Stop
First,
squirreling. Let's go. Come on. What are we pulling for?
first person puts in the chat will get a chance for me to spin off for. No, we'll get the dime. Where is Fragile come from? And then we'll
That
get
particular package?
Fragile. Well, the character is.
Oh, so well, there's actually a couple, so
I'm
it
thinking
depends
about
on
a
which one.
movie. I'm thinking about a movie, and the character is Italian, but there you go. Okay, Frosty. What do you want to do? You want to put that on your wheel?
Yep, spin it up. We'll throw it up there.
Okay. All right. So let me go back over to here. Hit
You
participate.
guys know it's from the movie Cars.
Cars 2.
And the place that this happened is in Cars 2 when he's standing there and he goes to Tokyo and he's like, oh, and I have to be careful with a car that's so fragile. And he's fragile. Francesco is not fragile. I love that movie.
I love that movie.
It's so much fun. Bifrost does that really well. Fragile.
Your daughter does everything really well. I don't think that girl is not talented in nothing.
She's talented. Yeah, she was supposed to be here today, but she ended up having to stick around the house and take care of a sick mom and a sick sister. So I'll have her later on, but she's still going to be doing some drawings.
Okay, I'm just.
Cars stole it from A Christmas Story, and this is why he said SG. There are two, because when he's opening the leg lamp, ooh, fragile, it must be Italian. Yeah. And that's when he's opening up the fishnet stocking lamp.
Wow.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get rid of all this stuff in that window.
Just hold on. You do stuff the hard way. Okay. So.
Okay, got it.
There you go.
That's what you're going to tell me.
Yeah.
Okay. Why did I did it right. Okay, let me go back again.
Okay. Command A, Command C. Go over to the other one, Command V.
Okay.
And then shuffle.
All right.
Yeah, see, what you're doing is you have the emojis. So I'm not sure why it's.
Oh, how did I get away from the emojis the first time, but I'm not this time?
Not sure. So go back to the other one again. Yeah, that's exactly right. So highlight just the person's name. Don't highlight the emoji.
I didn't. I just did Michael.
Okay, now do Command A.
Command A.
No, stop. Listen to what I'm saying.
I did.
Click on the name.
I did.
No, until it highlights. There you go. Now, Command A.
Command A, and it took everything.
Okay. Well, okay. Go ahead.
All right.
And just run it like it is. Just spin it.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll just go ahead and do that then. Hopefully it won't mess up.
Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out.
Okay. And this one is for the 50 likes, 50 cents.
All right.
That doesn't help.
No, that's not going to work.
It worked the first time. Why won't it work this time?
Delete it. You've turned something on. Go back to your names.
Okay.
Click on the three dots.
3 dots.
Participants.
I'll do it here. And I'll bet you 2 to 1.
Right click. Hold on. Right click on your mouse. And then paste without formatting.
That might work.
There you go.
I knew there was a reason I kept you around. Not because you're pretty or anything.
Yeah, it's my rugged good looks.
Okay. Here we
There
go.
we go. All right, and the wheel is a spinning.
This is for the 50 cents.
Looks like Bellows Forge. Bellows Forge, make sure you're emailing at this email, thetigerstacker.com. Remember that you have 48 hours to claim your prize.
Yeah, and being that you're not rigged, we'll make sure we get out that wooden nickel to you.
And
Just
that
met.
was for the 50 cents, right?
Yeah, it's for 50 cents.
Okay.
And this one was, and I'm not taking out his name because it's a totally different subject. So we're going to shuffle it again, run it again. This is for the 10 cents for the quiz question.
Looks like it's going to be stacking.
Congratulations, Stackan.
Again, remember to email. Folks, if you do not email, you don't claim this within 24 hours, you do default your prize. So make sure you're responding to Tiger with what it is that you won. And we'll validate, obviously, by the list. He's keeping a list. I'm keeping a list.
Checking it twice.
Yeah. So congratulations. Make sure you guys are emailing again, thetigerstacker@gmail.com.
Okay. So I wanted to point out a couple other things that I've got planned in the process. As you have seen, I'm working on my pouring techniques, some of which is for Yankee, which I'm going to send to him and have a great time teasing him. Please don't tell him. I'll find out if it's you. Then I'll find a way so you never win again. But don't tell him because I want to get his raw response.
Don't tell him about what?
Don't. Yeah, that's it. But I am working on, similar to the poker chips. I am working on for poured silver, not rigged. Fence sitter and so rigged. So that's going to be coming up in the near future. I would have done it
Those will
last.
be pretty cool.
I'm really hoping I do a good job. The poured sand has been interesting. It's a hit or miss, and when I miss, I try to learn from my lessons. And I think I didn't do so bad. This is one I made for the wife's channel. This is technically hers. I have to make some more. I have them with her logo, Dog World, and then I have them with no words on it. And this is one that I made for my channel. This one has the words Tiger Stacker on it. I also have
What's up,
them
SGT?
with no words on it. And if you all ever want to get one of them and you want it toned instead of shiny, just let me know. So that's some of the things I wanted to point out to you. And I'm going to be also working on a newer version of a double-sided coin or round. So that's some of the fun I'm going to be having. And I got to show you this one. This is going to be a bar.
I'm looking forward to getting that one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I noticed that when they come off the printer, they have little tiny tags on them. And I've taken my scalpel and just got the tags off. I hope.
What's up, Sorcerer Stan?
Hey, Sorcerer Stan. Welcome. So those are the different things that I'm going to be working on, and I'm hoping I'm going to do a good job at it. And that's one of the reasons I also want to get home from the crazy job. So, one of the topics we were going to talk about is what's happened last night. Yeah, the thing you and I are talking. In fact, I'll just send it to you as a private chat. Uh,
Oh, I got you. I know exactly where you're going with this.
yeah,
CN,
CN.
CN and the Fed.
Oh no.
Oh,
Well, I was going to text you something different. Hold on a second. Okay. Just let me know about that one. So, yeah.
oh, gotcha.
Wonder where the professor is. So, but no. One of the things I was watching another YouTuber, not in our community. He goes by the name of Steve Ram. He's like the fastest person I've seen to get the newest information and go live and notify everybody. He was in a live stream while I was waiting for a delayed airplane. And I don't know if you all know this or not, but it's happened. We got cyber attacked. China cyber attacked the US Treasury. And what I found out was that this, how do I say this? This is not good. This is not good, people. They didn't get confidential financial information. They got a lot of less confidential information, probably about staff, according to Steve Ram.
See you, Lisa. Have a good one.
Lisa, if you have a chance, come on back. I love having you here.
So
And
I would like go ahead, finish your thing, and I want to address that
I'm
because
worried that they're testing us so that when they're ready to hit Taiwan, they're going to hit us hard with cyber attacks to try to shut us down. And I'm also worried that if that's going to happen, then Russia is going to launch another attack into Ukraine, and maybe there'll be a Hamas attack in Israel, indicating really we are truly in a global war. Go ahead, Frosty.
so first off, cyber attacks on U.S. Infrastructures, nothing new. This isn't a brand new thing. This didn't happen yesterday. It actually happened in the beginning of December. This is nothing new. The way that they access this is the way many people get hacked, and that is through an email, most likely. Somebody sent something to somebody with a funny emoji, a funny GIF, a funny picture. Somebody downloaded, they were searching for something, somebody downloaded an image. Um, there was malicious code. That code allowed access into that person's system. Because if you look at what's going on, it wasn't the U.S. Treasury so much to say as it was the one of the contracting agencies who manage items and materials and goods for the U.S. Department of Treasury. So when we talk about, oh my God, the Treasury was attacked, stuff happens all the time. There are cyber attacks on all our installations every day, all day. Sometimes they go up, sometimes they go down. So there's a couple things to look at when we're doing this. So when we're looking at cyber attacks, you're looking at situations like this, we have to find out what had happened. Now, Great Scott just a little while ago said something about fear mongering, just more fear mongering. Whenever I get notification of something like this is what I have to ask. What are we not seeing? So usually, especially if it's in, well, not necessarily Great Scott, not necessarily. Let's not presume to straight to the worst. But normally what will happen is people will utilize that to detract from the actual items that are that we should be monitoring, we should be looking at. For instance, a couple of years ago, we had situations where there was this massive situation with financing and $500 million disappeared. Then there was $1 billion that disappeared with contracts across um, different DoD based vendors. And what was the main story that week? It was about some kitten taking over YouTube by storm. When you see these diversions, and they are diversions, it's done by design. I did bring my book up. I meant to bring it up. But Sun Tzu, who wrote The Art of War, talks about the various tactics you can utilize when you're in a war like this. It's a war of attrition. That's what cyber attacks are. And that is, you want to ensure that you're providing a diversionary tactic. So the thing that I would look about this is not say, okay, we're not looking at war, we're not looking at this, but what's happening right now? What should be what should we be looking at? What are those things that we need to dig into? What are those things that we need to look at? So I understand. Very dry, but I love it. Yeah, Broke. It's a great book, and I wish I would have brought it up. I have it sitting downstairs. I have some things that I meant to bring up, but unfortunately, uh, didn't grab them before I came upstairs. So there's a couple of things that I would rather look at. So first off, barring the war type stuff and getting away from all of that, because that's rhetoric. It happens all the time, right? We know that's happening. Looking from a stacking end, what would be the thing that we were looking at? So I would right now, I would like to look at things like what are the major purchases that China has done, whether it be gold or silver in the last 48 hours? Um, what segments are not being talked about? What have been in the news recently? What kind of things have been talked about in the news recently that aren't being discussed right now? And I would take a moment and look at those. It's really easy to go war. It's really easy to default to war, but that's not necessarily the case. Again, just because uh, there's involvement with something and something happens, there's a security breach, doesn't necessarily mean that the actors engaged are the ones involved. Um, Now, why do I say this? Well, I looked up some of this stuff after you and I talked about this, and I pulled up some stuff. Normally, when you have a major act of uh, of a cyber attack, you're going to get the actor claiming credit for it, saying, "Hey, by the way, I've done this. I want you guys need to be aware. Like, hey, I'm tracking your systems." And they, like you said, this thing's happened all the time. We're constantly. I don't know if anybody really realizes this, but we, on a daily basis, each one of us, everyone in chat, is being pinged on a daily basis by would-be adversaries who are trying to steal your information. So this isn't something that's brand new. It isn't, oh my God, this is crazy. This is a daily part of our life. Case in point, Tiger, you sent me a message the other day that said, is this real or is it fake? Regarding a UPS package that's stuck and they can't move it forward because they have an improper zip code. That is a spam. It's a phishing attempt meant to get your information, right? You sent me another one. Hey, I've looked at your channel and I really want to get in because I can see the great stuff that you're doing and you're growing like mad. And this last video that you did was so amazing. I really want to become a partner with your channel. Again, it's looking at people trying to get in and get that information. A major issue with this particular one is that somebody in that particular group fell for one of these, and that's how they gained access into this program. Now, fortunately, we'll talk about the security levels of this. We'll talk about some of the items that are here. Yes, these were minor systems, but the minor systems allow for a couple of things. Number one, a lot of people are like, it's not a big deal because it was just a bunch of people's names. The names are how people identify and find how and who to send emails to, how these phishing attempts how these well attempts, how these different kinds of covert uh, depositing of viruses and stuff like that, Trojans, into emails or photos or things of that nature. Because what they do is they go back and they look into that person and they try to find out, they data mine information from that particular person. So in this particular case, they said it's not a big deal. It was very low key, low class information, but there's information from here that could be pulled out to gain information. So is this breach, right? Is this cyber attack something that could yield information? Absolutely. Right. So we can't underestimate it. But in the same token, we don't want to blow it up and say, well, this is because they're trying to wage war against Kyrgyzstan. Right. Let's not go there. Let's not do that. We don't know what the intent of this cyber attack was. Anybody in this chat, anybody, I don't care who the hell you are, anybody in this chat who says that they know why this happened is lying. They don't know. We don't know the intent. Sometimes it's malfeasance. Sometimes it's just somebody wanting to see what information they can get. Sometimes it's a targeted attack to find out the names and variabilities of various systems to get information on those would-be contractors for a certain item. But again, let's avoid this. Let's avoid the deep rabbit. You say the rabbit hole. Let's avoid the defunct thing that's saying this is going to result in war. Okay, because whenever we look at these things, again, it's extremely important to look at the number of breaches that are happening. Now, can we blame this on China? Well, did China claim credit for it? No. We blame China. China didn't claim credit for it. There are other groups out there, and they've listed in these. If you go look at the articles that are there, Amy, yes, sometimes it's a disgruntled ex-employee that shares information and allows somebody to do a vulnerability. There's a lot of different things. But if you look at this information and you're looking at the various tit for tat, if you go back and I'll put in here one of the many, I pulled up a number of articles in here. Okay, this is just one of many of them. You can go back and look at these as you want. This is created by BBC when they look at what they call an APT, which is an advanced persistent threat. This is an actor from China who's constantly out there pinging and trying to relay and get our information. These are just warriors in the new type of warfare that's engaged. And they say that they think it's done by an individual, one of these people that's paid by China to do this, not necessarily the Chinese government. Now, the Chinese government's obviously probably paying them, but again, it's just one of those things where you look at this. If you look at the history of this particular series of attacks, again, it's not just one, there's always a multitude of these things that occur. You have to look at the fact that there are historical accounts where Britain and us have attacked them as well. So when you're looking at cyber attacks, again, it's always a tit for tat. There's always two sides to this story. So be critical in your research. When you're looking at items, when you're looking at some of the things that came here, again, it's important to look up all different types. Here's one from Al Jazeera. Again, find stuff from other than US media sources, right? Look and find out what's going on. Look and see what's happening from all the other media departments around the world. Find the similarities, find the commonalities, and then determine whether or not you agree or disagree with us. But again, take into account the fact that this happens every single moment of every single day. So, yes, is this good news? Yes. Is it embarrassing for the United States government? Yes. Is it the only one that's happened? No. I guarantee you, for every one that they release, there's hundreds of them that they don't. So just be aware. All right. So I want to urge that sort of caution. Now we can continue to talk about this, Tiger, but again, let's avoid the warmongering. Let's avoid the thought of this being a diversion from attack. Could it be? Yes. But if they were going to do that, I guarantee you it would be a cyber attack on a major infrastructure, like what happened a couple of years ago when they hacked the power grid at here in Texas. So again, it's important to look at this. But again, What we need to do is be critical in this time frame. Look at the various things that could be out there. What are they trying to hide? What are they trying to highlight? And then have discussions on that. So I just want to be clear on that.
Well, let me say a couple things here. First of all, Sassy Susan, thank you for the 5 additional membership levels. Thank you very much. Metal Matt, thank you very much for the $5 super chat. I really appreciate all of you. So I just wanted to point out all that to you. Now, there's a reason why I notified Frosty as soon as I got my hands on this. Okay. Frosty I'm decent at research. Frosty is a master. And I knew that I would want to talk about this to all of you because of the risk of war. And war sometimes starts off with little like earthquakes, little tiny tremors until the big one hits. But not having the omnipotence of God, not having the wisdom of Solomon, and certainly not having the ability to research, especially when I'm sitting at multiple airports, I reached out to Frosty because he can, in minutes, have this stuff researched. And that's one of the reasons why he's able to put out such amazing videos with a lot of great information that I can do, but it would take me a ton more time to research it. That's one of the reasons why I don't do a good bit of in-depth research, is because it takes a ton of time. I'll do up to a certain level. In fact, our very first endeavor on research, if you remember, Frosty, was the blood bar.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was.
That was a lot of fun.
I did weeks of research, and within a few days, Frosty took it to a new level, a level that I probably wouldn't have been interested in doing. So with this cyber attack, and it's certainly not the first one, I see it as a potential risk of war. And is it warmongering? Maybe. I consider it more of a consider your options, and reaching out to someone who does research better than I do is my way of trying to make sure what is and what isn't. So I want to thank Frostbite for doing the research while I was sitting in an airport and on an airplane. So thank you.
One of the things regarding stuff like this is, number one, I don't have all the information, nowhere even close. But what I like to do is I like to pull up multiple sources and see what the similarities and the commonalities are. So when he contacted me, I mean, I was on my phone pulling stuff up. It's like, okay, so let's pull up like BBC, let's pull up Al Jazeera, let's pull up some of the different foreign bodies, news medias. I think I looked at one US based media outlet to kind of get a feel for what's going on there, and looked at the commonalities across them. What were they saying? So when we're talking about China state actors, there were some things in there that I found extremely amusing. One of the languages that were there, that it kind of made me laugh, because it's like, this is one of the things that the general population of the United States, maybe not even the United States, just in general, a lot of people don't really understand that hacking is, it's a normal part of our life. If we ever have a massive war, conventional warfare will be a small part of it, but a majority of what's going to go on is this shutting down of systems, right? And it's all going to be done through hacking. Hacking is a nonstop, day to day. There's teams across every country of the world that have armies of people. And folks, if you think I'm saying that loosely, actual armies of people, thousands of people who sit in rooms across the nation, and their sole job is to identify how somebody can hack into certain programs and systems. But one thing that was stated, and I'm referring back to the BBC link that I provided just a little while ago, is Mao Ning. Mao Ning is the foreign minister of China, and he was like, "Well, this is a baseless accusation. Yes, we understand that the two groups have gone back and forth, and that stuff is fine, but uh, there are two disparate groups of Chinese hackers that were suspected in this, and they're denying it. Again, if you have something, did the Chinese government deny Texas? No, they didn't comment on it. Usually, lack of commenting is usually kind of an admission. If it's like, look, that wasn't us, like it's not us. Yeah, go ahead. You can call us whatever you want to, but usually there's a play on words. There's a game that's done here, and this song and dance is reminiscent of. Well, it could have been Chinese involvement, but it might not have been carried out by the people that we think it was, right? So again, you have to look. One thing that is happening here, and we've got to be very careful of this, and I think this is where Great Scott was referencing a minute ago, is we have to be careful with smear campaigns. It's really easy for another China to act as somebody else and have us get mad at them. Because remember, the art of war, right? It's about diversion. It's about shifting the blame. It's about shifting the area of responsibility. And if I'm Korea, for instance, and I'm trying to get in and cause conflict between two nations because I'm committing a cyber intrusion somewhere, but I need the diversionary tactic to go somewhere else, I can act on somebody else's quote unquote behalf, target a specific area, take the focus, the energies off of that, and lead somebody to a different area so that I can improve my my intrusion effort into whatever it is that they're going to do. So again, this is cloak and dagger stuff. There's a lot of stuff out there, but again, the important thing here is to look at multiple resources. Don't be quick to say it's leading to war. Don't be quick to say it's doing this. Folks, we're always on the cusp. We're closer to a civil war right now than we are to a full on scale war with China. So let's be realistic about the situations that are here. Let's kind of talk about these things and let's have logical discussion. I like doing the research and pulling it up from all ends. Sometimes I will counter myself because I will say things, I will say things that are contrary to my belief, because I want to provide you full access. And it's not because I'm wishy washy, it's because I want you guys to have the full story. So, again, it's very important when you're looking at this stuff to take time, really reflect, and say, what's not being said here? Think critically. What's not being said here? Bolts, it's almost always about money and power. Absolutely. It's almost always about money and power. The locus of control, right? And that is very important. So that is true. So again, when I talk about these things and when we bring about this stuff, um, that again, just remember that I'm not pro either any I'm not saying, oh well, it's US's fault. Oh well, it's British's fault. Oh, it's China's fault. I'm just saying when we look at this, we need to look at all the actors and we need to look and see kind of what's happening and right because again, yeah, exactly, Gary, right? But this is there's a word for this. Anybody in chat knows what the word is? Okay. Anybody knows what the word that I'm looking for when it comes to this? It's one word. It's four syllables. Close. Right thing. I'll give you a clue. Starts with a P. Right. A lot of this stuff
And
is usually, yeah. Well, now not necessarily. Not necessarily. Sometimes it's meant to elicit. Yeah. Well, that's something totally different. Propaganda. JJ, there you go. Propaganda is the act, right? It's the act of getting somebody to believe or think the way you think, and they do this through a number of different ways. But it's not always fear based. We had a propaganda ad in World War II, World War One. Uncle Sam needs you. That was a propaganda ad. That was pro U.S. propaganda. Um, we look at this various stuff that's happening with cyber attack, and it's China, it's China, it's China, China, China. This is propaganda. The question is, the propaganda from whom? Is this pro propaganda to get the U.S. to discount this particular thing? Is this propaganda from China? Or is this propaganda generated from the U.S.? Regardless, this stuff happens all the time. And it's important for people to understand this is a normal process of day to day life. If you guys don't think that propaganda happens on the whole every single day, then you guys are living in a very dark place. So make sure you guys understand that this is out there. Be critical about what's happening. Think about these things, think them through. Take time to actually look at what's happening and what's going on, and make sure that right now there's uncover fraud. Well, it's more deception tactics than it is anything. And it doesn't matter, Patty Angel, it doesn't matter if it's US, propaganda is in general across the board, right? There's always people trying to utilize fear. This is one of the major things when we're looking about cyber attacks, or we're looking at scams. I talked about scams the other day with senior citizens. Fear is a major topic. Screaming and yelling at people, getting people to get set back, puts them off of their natural defenses, and causes them to make decisions and make actions that you normally wouldn't follow. But it's because of your state of mind. Changing a person's state of mind, or an ability to look at things, definitely has impact in decision making capability. So these things are constantly out there. Data mining, the stuff that's out there, your information. This breach that's there, oh yeah, it's minor, but it's not really, because they got names of actors engaged in that. Now they can target those actors individually. So there are other things that we need to look at when we're looking at this. But again, remember, are you not entertained? What is that from? But yeah, so again, just remember critical thinking. Critical thinking skills are the most important thing, and don't trust the machine. Don't trust the machine. Now, I'm not saying to distrust government. I'm not saying to distrust your neighbor. I'm not saying to distrust the media. I'm just saying be critical in your thinking skills and strategy.
Okay, I want to divert for a second. It was brought to my attention, and I've seen it somewhat into the chat also, that when Sassy Susan gifted 5 memberships, the computer only showed 4 being gifted out, and I don't know how to address that. Is that just a computer glitch and I'll do it later, or it just didn't print it, or what do you think?
I don't know. I'm not going to get into the technical piece right now. We'll go back and look at it.
No problem. I just wanted.
Yeah, that's not something to try to decipher in the middle of a stream.
Okay.
That's beyond us. We can't do anything about it. That was probably gifted to somebody. It just didn't populate, but I'm not going to dig into that.
No. Okay. Just one. Like I said, you're more computerish than I am, so I thought I'd just ask. And
no, great Scott. That's not the issue, because it goes to anybody who's ever subscribed or been in your stream. So there's he doesn't have 1,600 or 1,500 members, right? So it's not likely that there was nobody else to give it to. I could understand that if you had a channel of 200 or something like that, but you don't even have to be in the stream to get a gifted membership. So
that's true. I've actually seen that. Didn't even
no, great Scott, that's not wrong. Again, a lot of people have to turn them on, but just because there's nobody to give it to, the most common, if you take the common denominators, the most common one would be that it gifted somebody, just didn't populate in the chat. So we can always go back and we can look at that and we can see, but this is not time to do it during the stream.
Well, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. I appreciate that. Thank you. So, from what I've seen, you all have contributed $150 in super chats. So I'm going to do something that wasn't in the description about giveaways. let's give away another quarter, and I'm going to throw in an ounce of generic silver of my choosing because I didn't bring anything out here. At least I didn't think I did. To give away as a big thank you for getting to $100 super chats. So I just wanted to let you all know about
What's
that.
going on, Chad? Good to see you.
Okay. Let's go ahead and.
And again, folks, if you're not subscribed, let's get him subscribed. We didn't tell anybody what was going to happen if we got you to 2,000 by the end of today on my end, did we? Did we skip that?
Yeah, we did skip that. So go ahead and tell them all. I'm going to set up the wheel.
So let me pull up Tiger Stacker real quick and see where we're at. So right now we are sitting at 1.65, so 1,650. You'd need 300 and probably 48 subscribers. If we get him, Stacker Social, new subscriber, outstanding. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
If we get him to 2K, now this has to happen before midnight Eastern. Before midnight Eastern. If we can get him to 2,000 subscribers, now when we talk about this, we're talking over, not at. And it has to be sustained because if it drops down, no, not yet. He hasn't got there yet. He needs like 350 subscribers. Now, when I go live, I've got a thing going on, and this is going to be pushed more during my live stream than it is going to be his. I got a 10th ounce gold that I'm giving away. This is a lofty issue, 350 subscribers in the next basically 12 hours, 11 hours. It's a pretty lofty goal. So if we can get that up there, then I'm going to get him. I'll give away 1 10th ounce gold if Tiger Stacker can get to 2,000 subscribers before midnight Eastern time. And then I've already reached my goal. And so I've got some big giveaways I'm going to be giving away on mine, but we'll be talking about that later on. I'm not going to be talking about my channel during Tiger's session. So we'll be talking about that later.
One of these is going to be given away to Frosty's subscribers for getting him above 5,000. So that just to let you know that one of these will be going, either one already made or one to be made. So, and if I can get to 2, I will be offering up to 5 ounces, the winner's choice. I said this before, Frosty. I'll say it again. Are you sure that you want to do the 1 10th ounce gold for my channel?
Yeah, absolutely. Again, you have 350 subscribers. That's a very lofty goal for 12 hours. So is the likelihood there? No, but there's still a chance. Now, there's going to be gold given away on my stream tonight. There's going to be silver given away on my stream tonight. We've got here in about an hour. I need to go pick up a couple of things, so I'm going to have to get off camera for just a second. Mm-hmm. Tiger and I are going to be dropping some news here shortly, so you're going to want to stay tuned to that. We're going to talk more about it when we go to my stream later tonight. But because of that, we got some things that are going to be given away, which are going to be more of like channel memorabilia type stuff. So you'll be seeing some of that kind of stuff come about. But there's a lot. I think I'm giving away like 18 ounces of silver, 12 ounces. No, it's not 18. It's 13 ounces of silver on my stream tonight. So make sure you guys are over there. Some of it's going to be members only. Some of it's going to be for subscribers. So that 13 ounces doesn't necessarily mean it's open to everybody, but you're going to want to be over there. There is a 1 gram of gold that's going to be given up there. $1 Million Meg, what's going on? Good to see you.
Hey, $1 Million Meg.
So again, make sure that you're subscribed. So make sure you're doing that. Yep. In 5 hours, Tiger and I are taking a little break. I've got a chest cold, so I'm going to need a little bit of time to eat something, grab some soup, just kind of decompress before I go live. This stream will take you over to that one, make sure you hit the notification bell, and then we'll do this. Bifrost will be doing a drawing, but she's not going to be here. Hopefully she can come in. We're trying to work that out, but like I said, she's dealing with some sick people at home, so she may not be able to be here. But we'll find out what's going on there. So cool,
Okay.
cool.
So I harvested the names, and I did the right click this time. So what we're going to do is we're going to spin off 5 more times, which will bring us up to 6 of the 25-cent generic silver, and also the 1 ounce of generic gold for breaking $100 super chat. I'm currently sitting at last I looked, 150. So if we get up to $200 super chat, I'll give away another ounce of gold.
Silver.
The ounce of silver. Sorry,
not an ounce. Yeah, let's clarify that one again. It's not
no,
gold.
if it's coming up as an ounce of gold, it'll be given by OC Stacker.
Yeah, no. Let's just take that out of the equation. There's no gold given away.
I'm just messing
Take that
with
away.
I'm
Let's
just
not
messing.
even go there. Yeah,
Well,
no.
I got to pick on
No.
OC because he picks on me.
Yeah, no. Let's not do that.
So
I don't want somebody new thinking that they won something like that. No, let's not do that. No.
okay. So
Yeah, jackknife. No, that's why we're correcting this. It's not legally binding.
So let's see here. This will be for the 1 ounce silver, and we'll shuffle it. And here we go.
All right. Who is it going to be? Looks like it is.
Well, I'm going to
Remove it and let's spin it again.
crap.
You're supposed to remove it, but that's okay.
I know I screwed up.
Tech is hard. Oh, Aspiring Alchemist. Congratulations,
Oh,
Aspiring.
thank you, Aspiring Alchemist. I didn't want to have to put up another ounce. AA, you're wonderful. I love you, girlfriend. Let me write that down.
And she got a quarter?
No, this is a 1 ounce.
Okay.
This is 1 ounce. I don't have to harvest it again. From this point on, and I'm not taking Aspiring Alchemist out because it's a different subject. This will be the quarters, and every winner after this will get removed until we're done.
Aspiring, you do need to send Tiger a claim email again if he doesn't receive it. YouTube me. Congratulations. Send Tiger Stacker an email. That's a quarter, right?
That's a quarter. Now me's coming out. I'll shuffle it again. Here we go.
Way to go, me. Me wins. Oh, this looks like D. Is this D McCoy? Congratulations, D McCoy.
Congratulations, D.
$1 Million Meg with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much,
Well, thank you,
Meg.
$1 Million Meg. By the way, are you guys hearing the sounds from the wheel?
No. Well, I'm not. They might be.
Put a 1 in the chat if you're hearing the wheel sounds as I'm running it, and put a 2 if you don't hear it.
Nobody's hearing it.
Okay. I don't know how to fix that. Everything used to play when I would share. Now no one hears it. So
but I can I already told you what I think that is. That's the StreamYard.
Okay.
Their changes have caused Apple users issues. So
and on top of that, they've jacked their prices to the moon.
Oh yeah, it's horrible.
Almost $800. Announcement. I will be leaving StreamYard. I don't know how and when and all that. Frosty's going to help me on that. I really want to get over to the two formats he uses, which is Restream and OBS. That's going to take a little bit of learning on my behalf. But here's for the next silver quarter, and congratulations, D.
Hey, Tiger, I'm going to step away for just a second, okay?
Okay. Congratulations, and I'm going to have trouble with this one. Kanake y'all. Kanake y'all. Kanakay apostrophe all. So congratulations, Can. I'm going to leave it at that. It makes it a little easier for me. 2 more quarters. This will bring us up to 6 out of 10 quarter giveaways. Okay, I'll just remove that. This. Yeah. Bella's Forge, congratulations.
What was this for?
This is for a quarter. So Bella's Forge won a quarter. And there's one more quarter.
Participants. This is the one you should have removed last time.
Well, I did now.
And again, folks, I can't reiterate this enough. If you win, make sure. Oh, we're getting rid of all the members. Remove all instances. Yes. There you go. Again, make sure you're claiming email. If you don't claim within 24 hours, you do not get. Michael Stacking.
Stacking. Congratulations, Michael. So that's not all the giveaways, but that was the ones I chose for this run. So let's go through those. Michael Stacking will be getting a quarter. Bella's Forge has gotten a 50-cent piece, and now he got himself a quarter. That makes 2 wins on the same live stream for a person who has claimed not rigged. Do you really want to claim that, Michael? Michael, do you really want to claim that? We're inquiring minds want to know. Do you really want to claim not rigged anymore? He's all of a sudden silent. That's true. It's not unrigged.
Oh, Michael Stocking says, thank everyone for the rigged wheel.
I don't know. We'll have to get a hold of Yankee and tell him that you said thank you. And then
All right.
we got, and I don't know how you pronounce that. Kanakayayal or something of that nature. He won 25 cents.
Hawaii. Aloha.
And then we got D. McCoy, won 25 cents. And me, won 25 cents. And Aspiring Alchemist, who I've not long ago moved from a standard moderator to a moderating moderator because of all the loyalty she's given my channel, gets 1 ounce of silver. Now, what I typically like to do, because when I give away from my stack, I have at least 2 spreadsheets I have to mess with. So what I like to do is I go down to my pawn shop and I buy down there, and it's just 1 spreadsheet I have to deal with. So I'll be picking that up this Friday. So just to let you know. Also, we are now up to $3.50 face value in the curse bowl. So that's where we're at. So welcome back, Frosty.
I had to go pick something up.
Usually when I go to the men's room, I have to leave something behind.
That wasn't what I went to get.
Yeah, but I was trying to see if I could get you to, yeah, okay. I'm trying to see if I can try to mess with you. You know, so another topic that I had on the plate for us to discuss is the death of our 39th president, Jimmy Carter. And you know, a lot of us will agree that his presidency was plagued with a lot of bad things, and he didn't always make the smartest decisions. But you know, in retrospect, watching the man live his life and contributing to the welfare of everyone on the planet,
Yeah.
I honestly think the reason he didn't make the wisest choices was because he had a heart of gold and he didn't know how to be hard when he had to be hard. I just think it was a character flaw for running that particular job. But what he did with the rest of his life was beyond amazing. So,
Well, there's a couple things to be said about that. We've talked about this. I did a short on him, and I didn't target his presidency because it wasn't the presidency that made the man. What made the man was post presidency years. What he did. If we just take nothing else but Habitat for Humanity, that in itself explains a lot about what the heart this guy did. Now, again, I'm not going to go into the presidency. Love him, hate him, whatever. You have to admit that he did some really good things for civilization. Like he did some good stuff. You don't win a peace prize by not being some sort of generous person.
no, you don't.
So, um,
But
you look at all the people who have done
I
some stuff. It's kind of
slightly disagree with you. I think it wasn't just the post presidency. I think, honestly, that was his entire life. How many of us marry at the age of 18 to 21 and stay not only loyal to their partner that they married, but still deeply in love with them? That says a lot about his character. I can't say that about myself. And I think that, yeah, he was a little too kind when he was president, but I think that was just him. I don't think he portrayed himself any differently while he was in office. And I think that kind of led to some of the decisions he made. And I'm not going to fault him for it because now that I can see the total picture, he was just being him. And him was not so bad. So I want to say again, and I'm sure Frosty will say the same, because Frosty did an amazing short on him. And I really mean it. Go check that short out. I didn't have time to do a short. I put a post on my community chat, which is the only thing I could do with the travel I was doing. But, you know, I think we had one of the sweetest, kindest, most gentlemen in the office at that time. So I just want to say, rest in peace, Mr. President. You'll be you'll be missed.
Yeah, he definitely did some good stuff. One of the things he was asked, and I thought I had this resource up and I don't have it available, but I want to say it was Truman when asked who his favorite president was, and he's like Harry S. Truman. And when they asked why, it's like he's one of the only presidents who didn't utilize his office to gain wealth. He utilized his office to make it better. And that tells you a little bit about the man. So, again, whether you love him or you hate him, there's a lot of people out there who didn't care for him, and that's fine. Some people think that he was the worst president, one of the worst presidents we've had. It was stated on a couple of my posts that he was like the number two worst president ever. Um, that's fine. But again, if you look at the merit of the man and not necessarily what he did while in office, um, he made some good impacts. So this is one that I can agree to disagree on with people. That's fine. But I think Jimmy Carter did some amazing things
He did.
in his life, and so as the what was the oldest living president at 100 years old, he surpassed the next closest one, which was Bush by 6 years. So pretty significant, a very historically important thing, but to make it to 100 years old, it's a pretty spectacular life. So
Well,
again,
that kind of brings me back to something in the Bible. And those of you who don't share my opinion, that's okay. You're allowed to have your opinion. But honor thy father and thy mother was more clarified in Ephesians, where it said, for those who honor or love their mother and father, long will be the years you have on this earth. That says pretty much everything right there. For the amount of love he gave this country, his wife, he had to have been the same way about his parents, because he never left the farm. He didn't want to be something else. He wanted to be himself. So I'm sorry to get a little misty, because I'm just now starting to realize what a good man this man was.
yeah, I like him because he was ex-Navy. Um, again, but he just no, he was a peanut farmer. He got quite a few awards. 2002, he got the Nobel Peace Prize, and again, you don't get the Nobel Peace Prize for being somebody who is um, not concerned about the welfare of their fellow man and woman. So, again, looking at just what he's done, I think Gumma Gary said it very eloquently. I think it's a very nice way to say this. Um, he wasn't a great politician, right? And that's basically what that boils down to. It wasn't a bad president. He just wasn't a good politician. And I don't think that he would argue with that. He's like, if there are two things I wanted to be remembered for, it's for peace and freedom and peace, and oh well, being a great grandfather. Um,
So true.
right. And so again, it's just one of those things where um, again, you don't have to like him. It's okay. And we're not asking you to take our points of view, but he did a lot of great things. I'm just pretty amazed that 100 years old. It's a pretty significant stint of working for humanity.
Yeah.
Because he worked Habitat Humanity all the way up into his mid-90s. So
That's
he did a lot of great things. So anyway,
that's
he'll be missed.
And if you keep yourself active, you stay younger longer. And I think that's how he stayed so active, was he cared, and he worked, and even though he was getting older, he was out there sawing and hammering and helping out, and not only the force behind Habitat for Humanity, but everything else as well. So long live coins, welcome. So Gremlin, hello. We got a Smurfette in the house.
What's up, Gremlin?
Member for 3 months. God
Hello,
love
my
you.
number 2.
So, but no, I just wanted to let you all know, because like many, I was not happy with his presidency, and now that as he was getting older, I was starting to realize, most of us, myself included, didn't see the whole picture, and especially at that time, because he got into office during a time when President Ford was not thought of very highly for pardoning President Nixon. And if you saw my video today, it was about the anniversary of President Ford giving us back gold to the people 50 years ago, and he did some amazing things for the benefit of the people. And believe it or not, forgiving or pardoning President Nixon was actually healing the country, because we were ripping ourselves apart. And people were angry with him for pardoning Nixon, and we were in inflation, we were in a lot of other horrible things that Carter took over, and he walked into a mess, not of design of Ford, but maybe more of a design of Nixon, because the inflation took off when we separated ourselves from the dollar. So just a little food for thought.
Yeah.
So there was that in the whole process. Um, let's see here. Was there something else I wanted to talk about too? Speaking of pardons, should we go into the whole Biden pardons, or should we leave that one alone?
Let's ask chat. Because
Spoken like a true politician.
yeah,
Put a 1 in the chat if you want to go into it. Put a 2 in the chat if you want to leave it alone.
I'm good with either way. I've got some very critical thoughts on this one. Yeah, there's
2 1s. No, 2 1s, 2 2s.
no 1-1.
No, I can't.
L
L's
posted
1.
twice.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, they
Right.
said pass.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of gathered that would be the case. Yeah, not good. Hey, Papa York, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in, bud. Yeah, we'll skip that one. I think that's probably a good call. Kind of need to leave that one alone. I think we pretty much know where everybody stands in. Gremlin says not only no, but no twice.
Actually, that could even be no squared.
Yeah, so no square would be 8.
No, 2 times 2 is 4. That's 2. That's and 2 is a no, so it's 2. It's no squared, as well as no times 2.
2 to the power of 2. Yeah.
Me, I have no idea how you did the to the power of 2. I can't get away with that one. I don't know how. But that's pretty cool.
Me did talk to text. Yeah, I don't think we should talk about that one. But you know what we can talk about?
What?
So, Tiger, why don't you do me a favor? Why don't you define what a stacker is?
Oh. Basically, it's a newer form of the word hoarder. Okay, in a way, if you take it in its literal term, it's putting one thing on top of another. But that's not really what we always do. Although, with certain things such as rounds that are in tubes and uh, stacking devices that are designed to stack and stay on top of each other. This would be technically stacking by a more technical term, but stacking now is more collecting uh, for your benefit, whether it is stacking precious metal or stacking food, water, and ammunition and other things that is for the benefit of you and your family, your friends. So that's my definition of it. It's mainly to save. It's a more aggressive saver, in my opinion.
Okay. And what would you define a collector as?
Someone who likes things, and when that person sees something, their heart goes, and they have to have it. And it's whether it's a one item or it's a collector's book of items. It's something that person just has to have, and if they can afford it, they don't want to live without it. So that's more of what I would consider a collector.
Okay. And what would you consider a stack collector?
Either A, someone who can't decide which one he is, or B, a collaboration between a stacker and a collector.
So let's collecting is a mental disease. Gary Parker. Hey, let's do me a favor. Let's not hold back anything. Tell us how you really feel. Wow, Jerry just went all in. Boom. It's a disease.
Oh my goodness. That's funny. Maybe it's a disease that is transmittable.
Maybe because I turned a stacker YouTube me who was pretty adamant about never being engaged in uh, collecting in numismatics. He's gotten pretty good at that. The reason that I ask is I'm going to share something. Tiger, if you would do me the honors and pull this up.
No problem. Here we go.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Tiger and I are joining forces. We're still going to maintain our two individual channels, but this is our new logo. So, we're going to be the Stack Electors. Now, I want you to look at some of the stuff that's on here. There's going to be things that we're going to talk about. You may or may not like everything that we do, and really, it's our channel, so we're going to do what we feel is best. But I have magnets here. These are the magnets that you see here on the screen. These are the stack
Right.
collectors. So I want to talk a little bit about what you see here.
Okay,
Hold
bring
on,
that
let
up
me pull it
again.
back up. Right here. So these are the magnets that are here. Let me pull that on. Okay. They're pretty cool. It's the same exact design. Go ahead and pull the other one back up. I don't need to see my face. I want to talk about the design and what this kind of stands for and explain to people what our mission is. Okay. Now we've got, I think we're going to work on a round for this. We'll talk more about that a little bit. We've got some stickers and something coming out. So we're definitely going to be doing that. These are things that are going to be given away. We'll be doing a couple giveaways here on Tigers for these. And we'll be doing a couple giveaways on my stream for these. But I want to talk a little bit about what you're looking at here. So we talk about the shield and the swords. One thing that Tiger and I hope you guys know this about us, our goal is to protect the communities. Whatever it is that we're trying to do, whether it is stacking, whether it's being um, good parents, whether it's being good grandparents, whether it's giving good, solid information away regarding our respective hobbies, whether it is information like we just talked about when it comes to important things like world events and taking looks at things. So the shield and the sword represent kind of a couple of different things. We look at the military, we look at the design, the protector. So, we talk about that. Obviously, the knight with the shield and the sword. Now, in this, there are um, two elements to this. We talk about peace. Now, if you look at peace as standing behind the knight, right? Our goal is to keep the peace. Now, in this so much, we don't mind having arguments and disagreements. Tiger and I do not necessarily see eye to eye in many of the discussions that we have.
What's
He's
nice
got
about what,
different.
what what's nice about this is Frosty understands that he feels that he's right, and he understands that I am right.
Yeah, yeah, and I understand that Tiger has a misunderstanding of the English language. Um,
Oh crap!
Uh, but no, so what we got here is we got the knight defending peace. So first and foremost, when you see this, peace is behind us, and it's not because peace is an afterthought. It's because we stand before peace. We stand as the people who are defending this, and so that's why you'll see the peace behind the knight. In front of the knight is justice because we stand on the side of right. Now, one thing, if you look at the stack collectors, you'll see that the T in stack is the cross. Tiger and I both have very specific beliefs, and you can guarantee that our beliefs are going to be embedded in some of the discussions that we have. Now, it's not going to be targeted purely at that, but our beliefs are the basis of who we are. And so you're going to see that embedded here. So I wanted to kind of walk through the purpose of this, right? So Tiger and I, both in stacking and collecting, standing in defense of rights for everybody, here to educate, to help people understand what's going on, but also to serve as a protection and a source of information. Again, being right, being wrong, that's fine. It doesn't really matter as long as we are just in our cause for this. Now, opinions are like assholes. Okay, chalk me up. I've already given a super chat. I'm going to do it again right now. Here's my $2. I'll do a $5 super chat. Swear jar. Everybody has them. Okay, everybody has opinions, and that's fine. But what we want to do is we want to provide you enough information that you can make logical, sound decisions. Tiger and I are worried about growing our channels, but we're also worried about connecting you with people who give you information that we can't. So we will be connecting you with people who are mentors to us. We will share information with you related to people like Yankee or Salivate. We had Salivate come in earlier, right? Really promote his channel because we believe in what he does. Having people on my side like Livecoin QA, Copper Coins, right? Really standing beside people who are here to give information and other channels like ourselves to bring them on and to talk about important events and things that really matter. Now, Tiger and I still have yet to figure out exactly how we are going to be doing this. It's probably going to be a monthly seminar. In this particular case, yeah, I'm expecting to drop one more. Um, no, it's $10 to drop the F bomb, Sassy. Um, no, Uncle Sal had to go back to work. He's not here. We'll probably do once a month, and what we'll do is we'll do a one on my channel, one on his. So we're not going to open a separate channel for this, but we are going to be promoting each other, and we are going to be going back and forth on this. We'll give you more information as we have it, but we wanted to drop this in Tiger stream. We're going to do more in my stream later this evening when we talk about this, but we wanted to share this with you today. So again, Tiger, I want you to draw people. I want people to be chatting in chat right now. Let's really get this chat flying because I'm going to take 10 of these and we're going to give 10 of these away. These
Okay.
magnets. Now, these magnets are going to come with stickers from both channels. Now I don't have Tigers. Tiger will have to send them out on his own, as well as the one that I deal with me and Bifrost. So it'll include basically it's a full on pack. And if you have a grandkid or a kid that is, somewhere between the 60s and the early uh, 2014s, 2015s time frame, let me know and I'll throw in a proof coin for that kid or that grandkid. Um, but again, these are just little things that we want to do to say thank you. We are working, like I said, I'm not sure. They want to know who's doing the first pour of this. Um,
I think it's going to be me because I've already made plans to get a mold made. But
yeah. So
that's not the only. Well, I'll show you the other ones here as soon as Frosty's done talking.
yeah, so we're going to be doing some stuff, but I've got 10 of these magnets along with stickers that we're going to go ahead and do the wheel. So make sure that you are putting into chat. We'll get that stuff out there, and then again, in email. This one you won't be claiming at Tiger Stacker. This one you'll be claiming at Frost Giants Frostbite because I'm the one that has the magnets. I'm the one that ordered these ones and got these in. Um, Simply because Tiger was doing stuff and had to work, and we were trying to focus on making sure he was getting the stuff that he needed to done. So, but again, folks, I just hope you enjoy this. Again, Tiger and I have talked about this for
Months.
yeah, like probably 6 months, if not more, trying to hash this out, really talk about this. I spent a lot of time on this design, Aspiring Alchemist. We talked about a number of ones. There's another one that I have that Tiger has already done. If I'm not mistaken, you've already got the pour for one of these, right? The one with
No.
my channel and your channel and the stack collectors in the
Oh,
middle.
yeah. I can show you those. Hold on. Then we'll come
Yeah,
back.
so pull that up. So we've been working on this for a long time. This is not something that we just generally went through and said, "Oh, we think we might want to do this." We've been talking about this a long time, and I want to be very clear: we're not competing with people who do collaborations. Yes, you did me. You're one of the few people that did. Um, and he kept his mouth quiet, as good Navy vets do. Um, but we talked a long time about this and what we wanted to do, and the fact that we want to grow other channels. And so you'll be hearing us reference and referring people to other channels because, again, in order to better the community, it can't just be us. We cannot be the experts in all of those things. And so we want to make sure that we connect people. Again, this is about community, it's about establishing relationship. And so anyway, we wanted to thank you guys for being members and subscribers for Tiger Stacker. To
And
thank you
frostbite.
for huh?
And for frostbite. And for those of you who have not gone to frostbite, just like salivate metal, you're missing out. You're hurting yourself. You know, Frosty does a number of things. He does a little bit of humor stuff. A lot of it has his dad jokes, but not always. He does a lot of teaching. I teach in one direction, he teaches another. Combined, it's going to be a force to be reckoned with. And if you don't learn something from it, you're probably sleeping.
Yeah, and again, this is all for the betterment of the community. We don't want people. We know that there are channels that have come together and they have multi streams and they do that kind of stuff. But again, this is purely to help grow people in the community. If you come into our channel and you don't like my stuff, it's not that big, but you like Tiger, I want you to be over at Tigers. If you come in and you find that we're a good source for entry into another channel and you want to go over to Salivate, then hey, we're going to do that. We're going to send you over to Salivate. We're going to make sure that you do that. Dad jokes. Hey, speaking of dad jokes, YouTube me just sent me a whole bunch of thing of jokes that I'll probably be sharing. Some of them are pretty good. Uh, I looked at like the first 5 or 6 cards and knew all but one of them. And then as I started to go through some of them, I was like, oh, there's quite a few in here I don't know. So there's more dad jokes to come. So you will be seeing this again. Oh, prednisone's a beast, Gatita. Yeah, I hate that stuff. Hey, Victoria, good to see you. All right, so let's do magnets. Tiger, if you want to pull that down.
Okay.
Let's pull the names down and let's go ahead and draw.
Okay.
Spread the aloha. Absolutely. So, Kanaka, where are you from? Obviously, you're in the islands, but where at?
Did he tell you?
Oh no, you need to paste as
Oh, there's
the bottom one.
format.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Okay.
Honolulu. Okay, cool. I was stationed in Pearl. Spent a lot of time there, so very nice.
Okay. So this will be for the stickers. How many of them
Yep,
are coming your way?
we're doing 10.
We're doing 10. Okay, and you're going to keep the records on the stickers?
I've got it right here.
Okay, awesome. All right, here we go. I can't wait till you guys can hear the sound effects from this wheel. I worked hard on this.
This is the email, so make sure you're sending me the email. Oh, look at this. Check this out. Boom, boom,
How about
boom.
that? Aloha. Okay, congratulations.
All right. So I've got you on there. Outstanding. So let's go ahead and cycle this up and let's go ahead and go to the next one. L, change that email address to mine for this one, please. Here's my email address.
Congratulations, great Scott. And I just saw over here that our buddy Bellows has just come back. Bellows, you still haven't told me, dude. You won twice here. So are you going to stay not rigged?
So great, Scott. I've got your package. All my packages are going out tomorrow. I wanted to wait till after the new holidays. I didn't want to be shipping stuff during the holidays because things tend to disappear during that time frame. So I wanted to wait. So, you're welcome. Thank you. But these will be thrown in, so I have your package. We'll be getting that out. So no problem. Rig Nation. There you go.
Bellows, just because you're funny, man, at your scream, I'm going to do for you what I'm not going to do for most people. I'll let you have one of each of the rigged wheel poker chips and
Oh, that's cool.
magnets and stickers. So just put that in there. The magnets and stickers should be arriving from Sticker Mule on Friday. But I got the chips in.
Hey, what's up, Ray?
So, God, that's so cool.
We have
Now,
a convert. We have a convert live on stream.
let's see if Yankee can beat that.
Oh, he will. All right, let's go.
Okay, next one. This is number 3.
Number 3. Thank you, L. Remove all instances. Yeah, let's run that again.
Okay.
You know what we should do? It automatically drops to a name. We should
What?
just let that name have it from, that way we don't have to do it again. But it doesn't matter. We'll figure it out. Come on, member 6 months. Come on, let's get rid of all of them. There you go. Look at this. We can remove all of them.
Yeah. That person's been winning a lot today.
There you go. All right. And L, thank you and Aspiring for being amazing moderators. Definitely appreciate you.
That has been wonderful.
Ooh, that's borderline. Aspiring Alchemist.
Aspiring Alchemist, congratulations. Okay. We're up to what?
Okay, let's do number 4.
4.
And again, folks, these are, because they're magnets and stuff, they will just come in a regular envelope. Red Silver.
Red Silver, congratulations.
Hey, Red Silver, by the way, it's not a membership. This is why you won. Red Silver could never, ever, ever get a membership on my channel. It was finally like, fine, I'll buy one. Oh. All right, Red Silver. Congratulations.
Frosty was my very first member because he taught me how to get members on my channel. And it said, look at your channel again. I got a member. Yeah, it's me. And the next day, my wife became a member, says, see, I'm your first member. I said, actually, no.
No.
Frosty.
Your wife was not happy about that with me.
Oh, no. She was mad. Okay. This is 5, right?
This is 5.
Okay.
Oh, looks like Amy Harrell.
Amy Harrell, congratulations. Congratulations. She's a great girl. She deserves a sticker or magnet.
Lots of support from Amy. Thank you so much.
I do too.
Yeah, lots of support from Amy. All right, we got 4 more. This is number 7, or this is number, wait. This is number 6. ATS. Congrats, ATS. Make sure you're sending me one.
Congratulations. So this would be number 6 then.
That was number 6. Yes.
So we're going to number 7.
Number 7. And again, they'll come with a little pack. So we'll be putting those, I'll put those together today. Actually, I need to text. Yeah. SG. Congrats.
Congratulations, SG.
Again, folks, remember you have 48 hours to clean these. Oh, they said 24 hours, but just 48 hours. Let us know. Give us your information. Again, when you send your claim email, I don't need your proper name, but I need to know whatever you want me to be called. I recommend never being called stacker, never being called collector, never being called coin, never being called bullion. So I can give you your full name if you want me to give you your real name, or just give me something else that you go by. Chris G. That's cool. Chris G. Boom. That's easy. I can do that. Not a problem. But again, just remember that if you're going to be listing something, please do not include stacker, coin, bullion, because it's a good opportunity for your stuff to disappear. So make sure you don't do that.
Understood. And you can just call me Pretty Kitty.
Okay, spin it. Yeah, if you came in after we pulled the names, you might not be on here. Looks like OC.
OC Stacker. I hate saying this, but if OC wins, it's definitely rigged.
I can always bring up my wheel. My wheel says it's rigged.
The answer is yes, L. If you're winning something from Frosty, you contact Frosty on his email. You win from me, you contact me on my email. Uh, so that type of thing. If you wanted to buy any of the things that I have in front of here, you can also email me and we can email each other, and then you'll just send me money through PayPal. But we'll deal with that if you tell me about that in the emails. Okay.
Okay, and I've got your I got your email. Thank you. I'll get
Okay.
that out in the mail. We got two more. Let's do this. And you guys, this is like I said, this is something that's been a long time in coming. So we've got some pretty cool stuff to give away. Oh no, no, there
Oh,
was something wrong with the wheel. It broke.
oh, definitely, definitely. I, I'd say.
Hey, congrats, Michael Stacking, on this. You
If
guys, if you don't know,
if
Michael
you've never
Stacking
gone to
streams
Michael Stacking,
every single night. Go over and
yeah, he
check him out.
does.
Stop in and say hi. Make sure you drop a sub when you're over there.
Yeah, go there. He and his wife are amazing, and he just it's like hanging out at your friend's house. And you got yourself a cold one or coffee and sitting down talking to two of your buds that are married to each other, and they're just a scream. And his wife has a very pretty voice. Maybe
Indeed. Yep.
maybe one day I can do a duet with her, as long as we're not going to get YouTube on our butts about it. So, congratulations, Michael.
Yep. Nancy actually came up on a Sunday and sang on one of my streams. We need to do that more frequently. But really good people. Yeah, really good people. All right, let's pull that final one.
And here we go.
And remember, there will be more opportunities to get a magnet tonight when you're on my stream. So just because Nancy's a winner, that's a good man right there. And it looks like Patty Angel.
Congratulations, Patty Angel.
All right, so we have the names. So again, thank you so much for this.
Congratulations, all the winners. We still have some more on mine to give away, but I did want to show you what Frosty was talking about.
Yeah, pull that up and show them what our channel round is going to look like.
We got a couple things going on, although the sword and shield is going to be coming up, but this is going to be one of them. Actually, there's I don't know why, but there's 4 different models. Maybe they're a little different. One's a little smaller. That's the only thing I can tell that's different. But stack collector, where you have the Incuse Indian and the Morgan dollar, and here you have bars indicating someone who's doing more stacking. The two of our channels, and I just love this design that Frosty and I came up with.
Have a good one, David. Thanks for coming in. We'll see you
Thanks,
later
David, for
tonight.
coming. What did they do to my country? And I know that's a little fuzzy right now.
Put your thing behind. There you go.
Okay. We'll give a dime who can tell me who that person is. I hope it comes out really good and poor, because it's a little funky in the mold version.
What did they do to my country? That is the clue. Anybody know who that picture is with their? There
I
you
need
go,
to know.
Darren Ottman,
Okay.
George Washington, GW.
Let me
L
get a
says it's
card up.
Yankee.
Oh, he does use George Washington as his avatar sometimes.
Hey, Thule, that was a good guess. Knowing Tiger, that was a good guess.
Yeah, that
Thule
is
guessed
a good.
Tesla. She knows you.
Oh, she does. She does. I'm thinking about something here. Let me give Darren Ottman the dime for the question. Okay, Darren.
ATS, I just got your email. SG, I got your email. Thank you.
So I'm going to put another question out. Other than politics and cleaning the swamp, what other connection does Donald Trump and Elon Musk have in common, and through which person? This would be a good topic for a future discussion, Frosty.
Oh, see, I got your email. Thank you.
You love to answer those questions for everybody else. Were you that way as a kid? You went and found all your Santa's presents before Christmas?
Michael Stacking, send me an email. Yeah, but here's the thing. So that win is just going to go to somebody in chat. It's easy.
Okay. Do you want to go to SGT was right after you? Do you want it to go to a spin?
I have Gilbert. That was. Oh, let me see something. Hold on. Oh, it was SGT. Yep, SGT.
So SGT or a spin?
I'll give it to SGT.
SGT.
I got to quit answering. I know all these answers.
Yeah. Now,
You and I talk too much.
how is Elon Musk attached to? I'm sorry. Let me phrase that.
I can't answer this one, but I know the answer.
How is Trump attached to Tesla? Nikolai Tesla, not the car. Nope. No.
Victoria.
Victoria,
Ding, ding, ding.
go further. Go further. Victoria, you almost got it. Give me a name.
Oh, you need a name.
If not, I'll give it. If
No, I'll give it to Victoria. She got it.
Okay. All right. Okay, Victoria.
Thule needs subtitles.
You need subtitles.
Me says Westinghouse.
Nope. The uncle's name was James Trump.
Great.
Thanks,
Scott, got your email. Thank you.
I don't think it was his great uncle. I think it was his uncle.
Uncle. Yeah, uncle.
Oh, you're right. It was John Trump. Well, I'll have to fix the card, but yeah, same. Victoria still gets it.
And that's for another dime?
I guess I could for SG correcting me.
I was talking about Michael. I got your email. Thank you. Victoria got a dime, right?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. So, where did I leave off at? I got a little sidetracked with the quiz questions. So no, honestly, that was I didn't expect very many people to get that, but John Trump, uncle to Donald Trump, was in charge of, like the FBI and everything else back then that existed. And when Nikola Tesla passed away, within hours, everything was confiscated and mothballed under the command of John Trump, who had a position that gave him the authority to pull that type of trigger. So that's the story. And there's a wonderful YouTube channel out there called the Tesla Files. Go watch it. I've gotten all of season 1 done, a little bit of season 2, and I can't find the rest. Tiger for 64 Kennedy. What year Bison had the least proofs? I don't know. That might be a Frosty question.
What is that?
What bison had the least proofs?
What bison had the least proofs?
Yeah, JJ puts in there Tiger for a 64 Kennedy. What year bison had the least proofs? I wouldn't doubt that, SG. I wouldn't doubt that at all. So I guess that's that. Let's get on with some giveaways for non-subscribers, if that's okay with y'all. I have collected the names a few days back, and for the Tiger Cub, I'm going to harvest the names for either a silver dollar or a 1 ounce generic silver. So, that way you all can, get a chance to see the appreciation I have for all of you supporting my channel as members. So Command C.
JJ, I was going to guess either 16 or 37, but I had no idea. In order to be eligible, L, you have to be typing into chat.
Okay, and those are our Tiger Cub members.
What are you talking about, Tiger? Hold on. Why are they saying non-members or non-subscribers?
What's non-subscribers?
I don't know.
This is the list of Tiger Cub members that
if you're showing something, nobody's seeing it.
Oh. Technological Challenge Tiger.
There we go. Yeah, it's members. This is a members giveaway, not a subscribers.
This is a members giveaway.
You're talking, you're confusing everybody.
Big surprise.
Yeah, this is a members giveaway for his lowest tier members.
Okay.
And this is only the lowest tier members. It does not include the upper tier member.
Okay, this is either a 1 ounce silver generic round, or if you want a silver dollar of some type, piece, Morgan, whatever. So should I just spin it and the first person wins, or should it be last man standing?
Just spin it. We've been doing it the first name, so let's just stick with it.
Okay. Here we go.
Looks like oh, Gremlin just missed it and Pete Clark won.
Yes, he did. Pete Clark. And Pete, put it in the chat. Would you want a silver dollar piece or Morgan, or do you want a generic silver round? I don't know what they'll be. I'll just go buy it at the pawn shop. That way I only have to deal with one spreadsheet instead of 3.
Red Silver's got jokes.
What do you
He's like,
say?
pick a 21D Morgan. Yeah, no.
Actually, I have a 21D Morgan. You know that, and I'm not parting with it. That's an expensive one.
Yeah.
He wants around.
Okay.
Okay. There you go, Pete. Congratulations. And let me get back to the next list. Nope, that's not what I want. Here we go. And we got a few people at level 2, Malayan Tiger.
What's up, Space Cowboy?
Now that song's going to play in my head all day.
Gotta be a space cowboy. Yep.
And let's pull up the wheel again.
Cat Scratch Fever's another good one too.
I love that song.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay. This is for the Malayan Tiger members. Okay. And for this one, you can have either A, 2 silver dollars, or 2 ounces of silver. By the way, I should have mentioned, if any of you win an ounce of silver, or like a silver dollar or whatever, and you want to upgrade it, it's your choice. No obligation, no pressure. You want to upgrade it to one of the poured pieces, and you're willing to pay the additional change in the price. That's an option to you, or you can just take your winnings. I'm totally cool with that. So these are our current Malayan Tiger members. And here we go.
And if I win this one, I'm keeping it because this is a membership one.
Yes.
But it's going to Matthew Crust Life. Congrats.
Congratulations, Matthew.
Who may or may not be here, but you do not have to be present to win the membership GAW.
You don't have to be. And if you all know Matthew, tell him. That way I have a clue which way he wants. So I'm going to leave it blank because I don't see him in the chat. So congratulations, Matthew. I really appreciate all of you who've been members and all of you that have been subscribers, especially the ones who've been with me for some time. That really means the world to me. So I wanted to, let you all know that, because, sometimes I think we as people don't thank everyone as many times as what we should. So, now, this one will be for the standard moderators. We'll do the rest of the subscriber giveaways here in a little while. These are the standard moderators.
Who was your first subscriber, Tiger?
I don't know. I have no idea. It might have been Tully.
Thule says it was her. That's very likely.
If I'm not mistaken, now that I'm thinking about it, I think she subscribed to me before I even knew that I had a channel.
That
I
doesn't
just,
surprise me.
I, I had, uh,
No, I came in a little bit later. He was like 100 when I subbed up to him.
yeah, what happened was, Tully was my very first YouTube friend, and certainly the first one who didn't have their own channel. And if I remember the story, correct me if I'm wrong, Tully, you told me you subbed to my channel. I said, I don't have a channel. And she told me everybody has a channel, whether you do anything with it or not is your business. And I went over there and I'm like, I'll be darned, I do have a channel. And then when everyone was telling me to go ahead and you know uh, start my own channel, I wanted my name changed, and it took me a while. Imagine that, me and technology, it took me a while. Um, so uh, sometimes I think maybe you should honor the first people. So bear with me here. Tully, now that I'm remembering, and I remember you were the first friend I had and the first person who subscribed to my channel before I even knew that was. No, that's not what that was about. I have no idea what you're talking about. Your choice, Tully. Just as gratitude for being my first. You want a silver dollar, or do you want an ounce of generic silver?
That's nice of you, Tiger.
Well, I'm probably lagging on your typing. Just tell me if you want a Morgan, a piece, or a generic silver.
She said, surprise me.
Okay.
He'll send you a nickel. All right, let's go.
Okay. Okay. Why don't I do this? You were my first, so I'll give you a choice. If you want something in silver, these ones are 2 ounces. You can either pick a
She said, surprise me.
Okay.
Just send her something.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll send you one of these.
done. Done deal. Ah, I'm just kidding you, Thule. He knows I'm kidding you too. And
I
it
don't
was funny,
know.
by the way.
Dog world for Tully. What did she say? Frosty not funny. Yeah, Frosty isn't very funny. He
I'm
thinks he is.
extremely funny. Just ask my mirror.
I know it sounded weird, Katita. That's why I said it. So
Frosty's got jokes. Oh, see.
send him a zinc cent. So a 2 ounce poured tiger stacker, unless you change your mind. Now I already know your address, so you don't have to send me an email. But if you want to change your mind, then you know how to contact me. Okay, so that's that. And let me get back over to the wheel here. this one was for the standard moderators. Pull this up. And there are my standard moderators. Good luck, everyone.
Looks like LLC.
Looks like it. I'll reach out to LLC.
Hey, NJ Min, how are you? Good to see you.
I'll go ahead and reach out to him and see what he wants to do. Where's my cursor? There it is. And now we'll go over to the managing moderators. Let's see here. There aren't that many. A lot of you may wonder, and I'll tell you what's going on. A few months back, I won't discuss the reasons why I don't want to. I brought down the number of moderators I had. I was a small channel. We had a wonderful event a few months back. Things got a little difficult. So I realized I probably needed to handle my moderators a little more carefully and be a little more selective. Brought it down to something a little more manageable. And this list may also, the standard moderators may also get a little bit less. I don't know. I'm sitting on it right now, trying to see what's going to happen. I really want to get to a point where my moderators are showing up more regularly, helping me out, because sometimes I get a little squirreled, have a little bit too much fun, forget where I'm at. It's kind of nice to have someone. Mrs. Coin Crew.
What's up, Miss Coin Crew?
So this will be for the managing moderators. And here we go.
Looks like aspiring. Congrats, aspiring.
So, aspiring, you have a choice. 2 silver dollars of your choosing, or 2 generic rounds, or you can, split it or whatever you want to do. Just clue me in. Dun 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 dun
2 rounds, please.
dun 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 dun. Okay, 2 rounds for aspiring alchemist, who's been so good to my channel. So good to my channel. Thank you so much. To give you all an idea more what we're going to do with the stack elector, like I said, there is 3 additional that except for this one, which is smaller. A lot of them to me seem like they're exactly the same, so I'm going to be playing with those pores to see what's going to come out of it. Now, this right here is a design Frosty and I worked on a long time.
Hey, Pete, email Tiger and you guys can work that out together.
What did Pete say?
He wants to know how much to upgrade to a channel round.
We'll work that out. That's going to take me sitting down with a calculator and wasting people's time here on the channel. So there's just two the same thing. I guess he wanted to make sure that they came out okay. So this is the front, one of the sides, and this is going to be the other side. And
Those are some high relief items.
Oh yeah, and if you look, no, there's a little piece of plastic right about there. That's just the design flaw of the printer. I have very good skills with a scalpel. I'll get that whittled out, just like I did it whittled out here. I'll get that whittled out.
Very cool.
So those will be coming. I have no clue how much these things are going to be weighing, but I think
They look like they're going to be about 2.5.
I was going to say 3.
Yeah.
So I can't wait. I watch everyone's pouring. I watch Thule's pouring, Silver Dragon's pouring. I used to watch. I still watch a lot.
Oh, you're right, JJ.
Old stuff, and I'm going to be doing some interesting new techniques that I've never tried before. Can't wait.
So JJ, those are not going to be in Cuse. Remember, the quote unquote dye, which is the sand, will be in Cuse, but that's like the hub. So that'll be the same exact makeup as the coin or the round. So it'll be high relief.
It'll look like this.
Yeah.
Because when you put this in the sand, everything that points out to you points into the sand. And when the silver pours into it and solidifies, everything.
Yeah, that's like the hub. The sand is the dye, and then the coin is the coin. So yeah.
Oh, it is, Mrs. Coin Crew. But sometimes some graphite, especially the smaller pieces, for a while I was trying to pour 1 ounce crosses. That's tough. So just really hard. Oh, by the way, Thule just joined Coin Crew. She had a great time. And despite Keith's behavior, Mrs. Coin Crew saved the day, as she always does. That was my attempt to be funny. You're allowed to laugh at it.
I missed it.
I said Thule just recently joined the Coin Crew, and she had a good time despite Keith, because Mrs. Coin Crew saved the day as usual.
Oh, okay.
Just by trying to be funny. I guess I kind of sucked at it. So
maybe. I'm still not tracking what you said, but that's okay.
What are you multitasking?
No, not at all.
Okay. Okay, let me see what else is on the list.
Yes, the squirrels are real.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Yes.
Oh, yes, they are. Speaking of which, hold on just here a second. Something just for Mrs. Coin Crew. Just for Mrs. Coin Crew.
All right, MR. Have a great day. We'll see you later on.
MR, thank you, my friend. Thank you for coming. Do you see the emojis? That's Tiger leaving a fart to the squirrel with a wide open mouth.
Saying my mouth was open.
Yeah. Yours is generic, my dear. Mine's
thanks, Joseph.
Special, just for you. For months and months, maybe a year or two, you've been doing the fartsies on me. I just had you set up so that you can enjoy mine. Back at me, AA. Back at her. But no, we love you, Mrs. Coin Crew. In fact, honestly, what smell it, now taste it.
That's
I
when you
love
need a
you,
clip of
Angel.
Willy Wonka.
I love you, Angel. One of these days, I'm going to make it up to Michigan, and I'm going to walk in there, and you all probably pick me out, especially you, because you're very attuned to people's voices. So you're probably, you're a tiger, and I'm like, damn, she pulled it off. But there you go. By the way, speaking of which, I owe a dime for saying the D word. And someone pointed out that I said the word crap before.
That's
So
not a swear word.
that's why I was going to ask the chat.
No, hell no.
Oh, Frosty, you did it, dude.
Hell ain't a swear word. It's a place.
Welcome, Daryl. Better late than never.
Yeah,
Listen,
somebody just said the same thing that they haven't been getting your notifications. One thing that you may want to do is go to that channel, click on the notification bell, turn it to none, and then go back and turn it to all, and see if that establishes the connections. Sometimes that falls off. So even though that you're set to notifications, it doesn't always go there. So hopefully that works. What's up, Tony? How you doing?
Hey,
Thanks for
Tony.
coming in.
So basically, one of the other things I wanted to mention is I got a message from AA saying that she would try to comment on my shorts and she couldn't leave a comment. I have the exact same trouble with my wife's YouTube channel on my phone. I can do it on, I can leave messages on her shorts on my computer, but the messages on the phone, I can leave a like or a dislike, but I can't leave a comment. I can do it for yours. I can do it for someone else's.
Yeah,
But
I have issues with that too. I have to be on my computer if I want to do it on Bifrost because I can't comment on the stuff. And she asked me the other day, she's like, Dad, why don't you ever comment? And I'm like, and I showed her, she's like, well, that's weird. So we went through the settings to see if there's anything there, and it doesn't appear that there's any settings that would refuse that. It's just every once in a while. And it's weird because sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. So not sure what's causing that issue.
now I do want to mention that I'm going to be doing some unboxing videos now that I'm home. I got was it birthday or was it Christmas from you, Frosty? Um, that you got from Steve looking for silver.
Oh, that was the Christmas gift.
So that is a spin-off, an accidental spin-off of both of our names. So I can't wait to show you that.
That was fun. Yeah. You should have that here. Well, it's already there. You just got to open your packages, but
Oh, I opened it last night. I mean, I can go get it if you all want to see it, but I'm going to put it in the unboxing video.
yeah. Yeah, that was fun. And what was fun about it is I had already talked to him a while ago and said, "Hey, put that aside because as soon as I have the opportunity, I'll do that." And then you went in and you got it. I'm like, "Well, send it to him because that's who it was for." And he was laughing. He thought that was funny.
Yeah, it was really weird. It was like, how many of you have read the short story Gift of the Magi? Now, it's not talking about Jesus, and it's not talking about the three wise men. It's a short story about a man whose prized possession was a gold watch that he, I believe, inherited from his dad, and the wife whose prized possession with was her very long, gorgeous hair. And they were both in love with each other and devoted to each other, married to each other. And he decided this for this one Christmas, he was going to sell his watch and buy her, I think, a golden comb, the type of combs that you don't comb the hair with, but they hold your hair in place.
They sit up and yeah.
Yeah. And she cut off all her hair and sold it and bought him a gold watch to replace the string that he had attached to his watch, which, it's a beautiful story. Now, Here, what happened with Frost by Night, Frosty, I knew he wanted something. And you all know that I kind of, my heart will just say, do this. And I do it, and I don't think twice about it. So I said, I won on a race, and I said, give it to Frosty, let him get what he wants. And he what he wanted, I didn't know, was something to give to me as a present. And I gave him the gift of the last race that allowed him to get the item. Then he said, send it to me. I'm like, what? So it was very, very reminiscent of that story, with one major exception. In the real story, Gift of the Magi, I was in junior high, and when we finished analyzing that story, I put my hand up as a young teenager and said, "This is messed up." Said the guy still gets screwed. And I said, "What are you talking about?" Says he gave up a golden watch. She can grow her hair back. She still gets more than he did. This is messed up. And everybody just started howling. Didn't dawn on me till years later the woman could sell her hair again and get his gold watch back. But that's another story. So
So
if you want,
do you know what the bottom line or the root of that story is?
give from the heart.
Yeah, those who give up their material possessions for people that they care for are as wise as the Magi.
Oh, I didn't get
So,
that part. I just got the story
yep,
about the husband and the wife.
yep. Those who give up their personal possessions to do things for others are considered very wise in relationship. So,
You need a join link. I don't even know what a join link is, Mrs. Coin Crew. I just figured people just go to the subscribe button down below. And, well, I think maybe what you're talking about is a little button that says join. I think it's there. Welcome,
hey, let's
new member.
go.
Thank you for becoming a new member. Do you see it, Frosty? The join button?
I'm a member, so I don't have it.
Oh, yeah, that's
We'll have to go to. We'll set it up. We'll make sure that it's there.
okay. So that's kind of that. If you want, I'll go get the item while you're entertaining anyone. It's on the opposite side of the
Yeah, go
floor.
ahead. Go get the item. Let's show them. People are calling you a tease for not doing it.
I am a tease. Maybe I should just stay here. Never mind.
Yeah, that's right, Toolie. So people that on their phones can do it. I'm on my computer. I'm trying to pull it up. Unfortunately, I think he's got to pull it up from his end because I don't see the membership thing. I don't see how to sign up for it. I'll find it out. I can set him up. I know I can do it on mine. Let me check mine and see if there's a way to do it from mine where I can just copy his information and paste it across. Unless it's a funky unless it's a funky URL. Now I'll have to find somebody. Yes, it is called the Gift of the Magi. Yeah, so I can do it for mine, Great Scott. I can't do it for his because I don't have access to his account. I know exactly where to go. You go into members, go to the bottom right, and then you click on the links to share. So I'll have him do it. But I was trying to see if I could do it for him, but I can't. He's got to pull that up. So Tiger, I could walk you through how to do it if you need it. But
Well, I thought it was on her issue that she had to pull the join. Now check that out. frosted, like Frosty, Tiger. Is that not just funny as can be?
Yeah, I thought it was great because when he sees like I
You
think I
messed it
got
up. You thought it
something.
was great. Talk about having skills. This is 1 ounce of silver. Actually, I do have a Nightbot that Frosty helped me get. And sometimes I have issues with it. So that is a really nice piece. That's funny as can be. This is going to go deep, deep, deep into my deep stack. So what do you all think about that?
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. And so I wanted to make sure that when I saw that we had it there. No, Great Scott, it's not turned on. We turned it off because he was having problems with it. It was there were some settings we didn't get to go through. It was timing everybody out, even with everything shut off. It was just there was something weird happening with his Nightbot, so we're having to get that taken put back on. But we'll get that there. But in
So
the meantime, we can get to your thing where people can actually drop the item.
also got a gram of silver that came in that. I don't know if he added that in there or that was part of what you bought. I don't know. I just have to be really careful because it always falls out whenever I open up the box. So let's see here. I'm going to get in here. We got 4 more subscriber giveaways to do. And that should take us to about maybe 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thought maybe that would be and also we got to do the curse ball. So
Let's go ahead and run them.
yeah. So let me go over to the other screen. Where are you? There you are. Okay.
And again, we're going to be taking some time between Tiger stream and my stream. Being sick, I need to take care of my lungs and do some stuff and get something to eat and do that before I start my stream and get everything laid out. So we're going to run these 3, and then I think he's got something else he's got to do, and then I'm going to bow out. You can continue to go on if you want to, but I've got to get I've got to get a couple things done and get my treatment done before I go on
If
live.
you all don't mind, I'm probably going to end it and go spend a couple minutes with my wife. I haven't seen her in 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's really important. I think you need to do the same thing.
And do you all know why Frosty has so much trouble with his lungs? It's very simple. He's going to say it's medical. It's not. He's lying to you. It's because his wife still takes his breath away.
But bump. Although it's true. It is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
She
very little time. He got late, went to bed, got up and started getting stuff together for this. So
Yeah,
yep.
I got in a lot later than what I really wanted to. So it was really kind of rough on me. I wanted to get some pours done instead, just show you the molds, show you some of the pours in the actual development stage.
Click on the 3 dots.
Okay, I want to make sure I was in.
Click on the 3 dots. Participants. There you go.
Okay, back to the wheel. Nope, didn't take the names.
Well, you didn't do control. You didn't copy. You have to copy that. Command A, Command C.
Okay, looks like I got it this time.
There you go.
Okay. And for funs and giggles, put a mention in the chat. If you really want to increase your chances to see what I'll do, I want to see if you say rigged or not rigged. I wish Yankee was here. It's no fun to tease unless he's here. So let me go ahead. This will be for number 7. And this is for 25 cents. Shuffle, and here we go.
And that works nice. Remove all instances.
Member wins a lot.
If this were later in the evening, I'd crack a joke about that, but
Yeah, I could see that one coming. There we go, member again. What a lucky person.
it's a whole lot of members. Frosty made a good joke. Looks like we got D.
D. McCoy.
And what was this for?
This was for 25 cents. Member subscribers, 25 cents.
Okay.
Okay. Shuffle again.
Looks like Captain Vic.
Oh, so close. Captain Vic. I think this is his second win, is it not?
No.
Okay. 2 more. Here we go.
No, is that Bella or L? It is L. Congrats, L.
Congrats. And for the last one,
Let's light this up. Who's a lucky winner? Oh, well, it wouldn't be it without getting participants.
of course, probably because I didn't shuffle last time.
And ATS. Congrats, ATS. Nicely done.
Congratulations.
Well, y'all, I can't tell you how much I appreciate everything that you've done, not only for Tiger, but for myself. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for coming in. I am going to go get something to eat. I'm going to lay down for a little bit, try to get over, do probably a nebulizer treatment, get my lungs open up again. I'm starting to have a hard time breathing, so I'll get that taken care of, get energized for tonight. But again, a lot of great winners. I'm going to go through the list that I have, and then you can tell me if it matches your list.
Before we go, we forgot the curse bowl.
Oh, let's do the curse bowl.
I don't mind bringing out the curse bowl, but like I said, I have too much stuff here. So I've asked just to give you guys an idea, I'm still sometimes using this green screen as my backdrop. I've asked one of our more skilled members in our community to make me a really nice backdrop because I would love to start putting up these. Oh, you can't see
Yeah,
the
so AA, for those that don't know, I actually suffered lung damage while I was in the military. So
yeah,
it's not just asthma, it's actually damage to my lungs. So when I get sick in the chest, I've got to be very careful.
so Frosty sacrificed for us. So you know, give this man more respect than just your uh, generic uh, vet. Vet. I'm kind of a generic vet, even more so generic because I was in the part-time military. But you know, by all means, make sure that you give this man loads of respect, loads and
Well,
loads.
here's the thing, okay? I look at it this way. I served my country and something unfortunate happened. I get that. But there are way more people who are taking care of vets who don't have the opportunities to care for themselves. So, yes, thank our vets, absolutely, but thank our vet caretakers. Our vet caretakers are the ones that really go unthanked. So make sure you're giving support and love to those who support the vets who can't take care of themselves or have a difficult time of doing that. So, again, I appreciate that, but there's a lot more important, more deserving people than myself for your admiration. So make sure you're giving that to the people who, thanklessly, in many cases, um, support other people. So again, just I appreciate you and our first responders. Don't forget, we got a bunch of people in here who are first responders who sacrifice day in and day out to make sure that we're taken care of. So thanks to those folks as well.
Yeah, for those of you who are in healthcare, the EMTs, the paramedics, the firefighters, the police, you know, you all make my job a whole lot easier. It's nice when you deal with someone who's brought out of a burning building, and they've already had the initial events, treatment events to help them. So it's a whole lot easier for me to get them back to feeling better.
You
Or
know,
the police who a month or two ago created a human wall after the male nurses created a human wall because I had a person who wanted narcotics and I told him no. And someone who said he couldn't get up got up and was so, so angry he decided he was going to come and try to attack me. I would have handled myself, but it was nice to have a nurse wall, a male nurse wall, and then later a police wall, because I'm sure I would have probably gotten fired if I would have attacked for protecting myself. So, what were you saying, Frosty?
I was like, the number one medication Tiger gives out is antihistamines for all those people who are allergic to cats.
Don't say that around Sassy Susan.
Oh, she got mad at me last night when they were talking about snakes, and I said snakes like kitties. She's like, that's not funny.
Actually, that is.
It was
So,
funny.
yeah, it was.
All right,
Okay.
let's run our curse bowl.
Well,
I threw
correct
in
my
two more
first. Oh,
dollars.
yeah. Did I run? Yeah, I ran the 100, the $100 dollar super chat already. So here we go.
Oh, I bet show me. Bellows Forge. Congratulations. Bellows won three
Third
times
time winner,
tonight.
and this time he really crushed it. So Bella's Forge, this time you've gotten in face value $1, $2, $3, and 70 cents face value.
Nice.
So I'm kind of wondering, what is it?
It is.
He says re-roll.
So he's not going to answer. Like, nope, quiet. Bite my tongue.
What is it, Bellas Forge? I think you're right. I think he wants to be happily stubborn.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it
front and
front-
back, Julie. Yeah, they're both
It
front
is.
and back.
It is. It is. Let me show you here. I guess you didn't see all that. I'll show you.
I wonder if I should do the swear jar on mine tonight.
I'll leave it up to you.
I don't know. We'll see. I'll leave it up to the chat. Bello says he wants you to re-roll it.
Why re-roll it? You want it fair and square. So this one is so rigged, and it's the same front and back. This one is not rigged, also the same front and back. And by the way, I'm getting stickers and magnets coming very soon. These poker chips come from England because the company that My Silver Journey recommended me to, they're not very nice. So I don't mind spending extra money getting them from a nice person in England. And this one right here, I got because I developed a third mentality towards the wheel because, because Long Live Coins, who you can see right here, wouldn't make a decision. He wanted to sit on the fence. He wanted to be Switzerland. And that's having the bee sit on the fence is one of my later rigged videos. Now this one right here, Tully, is based upon the banner, the flag for Rigged Nation. I've got two different designs. Now they're different. The front and back do not have the same thing on this poker chip. Okay. And I've got stickers and magnets for that, plus the rigged the Rigged Nation flag is actually rectangular, and it's coming as a sticker and as a magnet. So those are all the things that I've got coming up. Thanks, Julie. I appreciate it. I know you.
Very cool. Well, hey, Tiger, I'm going to bow. I've got to go take care of a few things before I
No
get
problem. No problem. I know. So Bellis Forge, you did legally, honestly win the curse ball, and I'm totally cool with giving it to you. But if I like you, I tease you, and the more I like you, the more I tease you. So you've won that, unless you really, really, really are going to tell me to spin it one more time. You legally won that. You legally won 3 times. By the way, much more than you ever won on Yankees rigged wheel. Ha ha. So I'm okay with giving that to you, okay? And here you go. Bella's Forge. So I'm going to go spend some time with my wife before Frosty's channel. Well, there's no reason to. Or gift it to Joseph Lopez. Well, you're the winner, my friend. You can tell me. You pick it. You want me to respin it? you want me to give it to Joseph Lopez. I like Joseph too. Don't tell him I said that. Might go to his head. It's your choice. You're the winner. It's your choice. It's a good question, Mrs. Coin Crew. Let me gift it to Joseph. That's what I was waiting for. Joseph, same rules apply. You need to send me an email with your name, address, all that stuff. And if you don't know what to do, it's in the description below. So please take a look at it. Thank you, Tuli. I appreciate you. So Bella's Forge is going to Joseph Lopez. So I think we've covered everything. I had a wonderful 2024. No, actually, no, I didn't. But the good parts were good and the bad parts were bad. But, you know, I'm still here. And you all helped me through it. All the prayers you offered when I got sick. Thank you so much. Thank you for becoming my closest friends. Believe it or not, I have more friends in YouTube than I do out in the outside world. You know, in the outside world, everyone wants me to be a doctor and perform, do for them. You know, that doesn't leave you a lot of time to make friends. But here, I have friends. In fact, to be honest with you, if you ever go back to my very first video, I mentioned how much I've gotten friends, including my very first friend, which was Tuli. It's back in my very first video, and I thanked everyone. Was kind of droning, you know, same type of thing. I was never a good speaker when I first did my YouTube. I got better. I still got a lot further to go. I would love to get up to the entertainment value of Yankee. I'm working on it. But by all means, let's see each other over at Frosty's. And it looks like it's going to be 8, which is going to be about 4 hours from now. I actually didn't think I'd be this long. Frosty thought I'd be longer. So that's what happened. So I want you all to have a wonderful New Year's. Keep stacking. Don't worry about New Year's resolutions other than for keeping stacking, because you're going to break every other one of them. So you might as well just focus on the stuff you can do, such as stacking. Go see all the really awesome channels out there. Tuli, Michael, Mrs. Coin Crew. Don't tell her I said that. But no, just go ahead and enjoy everyone. And I'll give you a little hint. I've got an awesome interview coming up with a major person in our community. I'm not going to tell you anymore. It's coming up, and that person is giving me an awesome interview. It's like a dream come true. So I've been really blessed, and I can't wait to share it all with you. So Happy New Year, everyone. Merry late Christmas for those of you who are celebrating the traditional American Christmas. Merry Christmas for those of you like me who also celebrate the 7th of January, which was the originally celebrated Christmas. Have a wonderful time. I love all of you. Have a good rest of your day, a great new year, and may we all come out better at the end of 2025 than we did in 2024. Happy holidays, everyone. See you all over at Frosty's. Bye-bye.